mamá. Ni modo de decirles que tú me traicionabas, así es que una tragedia les tuve que inventar. ¿Qué crees que hice? Les dije que moriste y los llevé al panteón. Y en una tumba falsa, donde grabé tu nombre, aún le llevan flores a la que los dejó. Y en esa tumba falsa quedaron enterrados toditos los recuerdos de tu maldito amor. Ahora que volviste, ¿qué quieres que les diga? Ni modo que reviva a la que se murió. El más pequeño ayer besó tu foto y preguntó por ti. Mire que la besaba y me llené de celos, pues tú no te mereces que te quieran así. Y en esa tumba falsa quedaron enterrados toditos los recuerdos de tu maldito amor. Ahora que volviste, ¿qué quieres que les diga? Ni modo que reviva a la que se murió.
Wacky Wednesday.
It's Wacky Wednesday con El Bumper.
Unfiltered, the real deal. No pre-planning, no chingaderas. Straight up from the bill.
Wacky Wednesday.
B-Town's very own.
It's Wacky Wednesday con El Bumper.
Here's your host, Bumper Gomez.
God dang, what a weird way to start us, hombre, no te creas. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. Live from the studio here in San Antonio, Texas. You guys are in for a treat tonight. I got a lot of good friends inside the studio tonight. We've been working really hard to bring you what's going to be. It's going to go down in history and Bumper's record books. I can almost guarantee it. Whenever I'm around these guys, it's absolutely always a good time. So I hope everybody's having a fantastic fiesta. Fiesta started last week. My producer, Eddie, he's already worn out. He said he wasn't going to make any more trips out to Fiesta. ¿Que no, Eddie? Maybe one more? You don't have a mic today. We stole Eddie's mic. We stole Eddie's mic. But no, man, if you're here in San Antonio enjoying Fiesta, welcome to San Antonio. Hope you guys are having an absolute good time. I know last night era un desmadre. I don't know if you guys saw the video, but
todos los trancazos.
Yeah, there was some young cats out there ruining it for the rest of us. But un saludos to everybody. I say this every single week, and I really need your help tonight, right? It's real important. Ladies and gentlemen, the show tonight you're about to have is absolutely free. You don't have to pay a dime. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to do none of that stuff. All we ask you to do on the show is to share it. Share the love. Share, just share it. We'd greatly appreciate it. You might make somebody's night. Somebody might be bored at home. Their wife yelled at them. They're up in bed, laying in bed already, going through their phone. They're going to come across, and they're going to hear some badass music tonight. So, again, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, my guest this evening, starting all the way to my far left, right? You guys always hear me say Salazar Promotions. Well, tonight, Salazar Promotions is in the building. Mr. Frank Salazar, all the way from Victoria, Texas.
Thank you, Bumper. Thank you.
Welcome, Frank. How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good, man.
You doing good?
Yes, sir.
Hey, I always said Frank should have been in radio. Tiene esa voz, right? He's got that radio voice. But we're going to talk to Frank tonight, man, because he is one of our guests this evening. We're going to be really talking about the Memorial Day Bash that's coming Memorial Weekend in Victoria, Texas. 3 days of jam-packed Tejano music, right? So we're going to be talking about that, and we're also going to be giving away 2 VIP passes tonight. So make sure you guys are sharing. Yeah, I shouldn't say that because they're not going to share porque quieren ganar. The more they share, the more people they might win. Right?
Invite as many
I
people.
take it back. If you share, you might win. No, and then I have here Rennie, and I have, what are you going to say, Renee or Rennie? What do you like?
Renee. La mera
Okay.
paipa.
La mera paipa. And then my guy right here, Mr. Lucky Joe.
Saluditos.
From the 956.
Thank you, bro. Thank you for having me, man. Saluditos a todos los que están escuchando, todos los que están viendo el programa ahorita. Saludos. We're going to get into it tonight, guys.
I know a lot of you were dying for me to have this interview after everything. We're going to talk about that too. I know Luck he's been making his rounds on the radio. He's been making his rounds on different platforms ever since, the what did you call it? There's a proper name for it.
Crowdfunding. Yeah. Crowdfunding.
That's a real word?
Yeah. Yeah, look it
Yo
up.
creía que era crowdfunding.
No.
I learn something every day.
Crowdfunding, carnal. That's where you get, a mass to fund, a project or, something that you want to accomplish. And luckily I stumbled onto it, by the grace of God, and now we're here.
It's supposed to be love funding.
Hey,
there you go.
and
Nothing
for the record, this is how Lucky is, man. The second day that this was on and popping, and it went viral all over social media. Lucky, being the busy man that he is, he still found the time to answer my phone call during a live show where you explained what was going on and how it started. You did.
Yeah. It was we were in San Angelo. In Lubbock? Okay, we were in Lubbock. We were doing a birthday party, and you called me to, yeah. I was playing, and I saw my phone. I ¿Qué pasó, bro?
No, you weren't really.
No.
I was about to say, wow, man. Wow. Un saludos to everybody watching on Facebook, everybody watching on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for the continued love of the show. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. So I told you guys to have your drinks cold, have your tequila on ice, whatever the case may be. I'm not here to bore you, man, but this is a talk show, so if this is your first time watching, you're like, ya cállate la boca, we want to hear some music.
Yeah.
Hey, there's going to be a little bit of both of that. We got a lot of announcements to announce. Como estamos en misa, güey. Please stand for the announcement. We got a lot of surprises in store. A lot of things that we're going to talk about that just happened this week that we're going to announce right here on the show. So yeah. Look, you want to kick off with a song, but get everybody in the mood, and they know what to expect the rest of the night.
Get the beer out.
Una palomita blanca de piquito colorado. Ayer yo la vi llorando en las cumbres de un guayabo. Espérate. Salud. One, two, hey. Mueve los sofás. Mueve los sofás. En las cumbres del Guayabo, muy lejos del palomar, ahí estaba la paloma, llorando sin descansar. Currucú, currucú, le cantaba el palomito. Currucú, currucú, que volviera su nidito. Eso.
Damn it, boy. Wow. Wow.
Oldie, man. That's an oldie but a goldie, bro. That's a
No,
classic,
for sure.
classic norteño song.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you've ever had a conversation with me one-on-one and I talk seriously about Tejano music, this show has allowed me to travel the United States and get to MC gigs all over the United States. Me and Rene had pizza. Not lucky because he was being diva. I don't know where he was at. But me and Rene had pizza about 2:30 in the morning, por ahí, in the basement of a hotel in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yes, sir.
Right?
That's right.
Being chingo de pizza dejaron ahí. We were like, hey, dude, it's for everybody. Chingatelo. So, that's something I would always take, like having a conversation with you guys. I got to really know you guys that night. I don't know where you were at. Like, were you at the casino or what?
No. I was probably asleep, man. Yo ya estoy viejo, carnal.
Was he asleep?
If it was
Bro,
the first night, he was.
It was the first night that.
I'm already to the point where I want to play and I want to go mimis, carnal.
You're getting to that age.
Es que
You're
ya
getting-
party time, yeah.
No, here's the thing where I was going, right? So I've gotten to see Lucky play for 7, 8, 10,000 people. I've seen Lucky play for 50 people. I've seen Lucky play for 500, 800 people. And I can promise you guys this. The show is always absolutely the same.
Oh, thank you, bro.
No, not the same, like it's the same show.
Same energy.
The same energy.
Yeah.
The same energy. And again, people are gonna be like, yeah, Bumper, get off his jock. But no. I wanna be real with you, and I wanna tell you live on my show, on my platform, how I feel about Lucky Joe, all your guys in the band, everybody, right? If you guys have never seen Lucky Joe live, you have really given you're doing yourself an injustice, a complete injustice. You need to see this guy live. If there's one guy in the industry right now that can literally, I like to say, me and Frank had this conversation just the other day on the phone. I said, if there's a guy out there that can put out his hand and have you eat out of his hand, it's this dude right here. This dude can move a crowd. He can make a crowd. He can he can have a crowd like a roller coaster ride. That's what it is. Your
story.
No. Hey, it's a roller coaster ride, way.
Yeah.
It's a roller coaster ride. You one day, one song, estás llorando, and the next day you're like, fuck yeah, auto shot, whatever. You just don't know what you get. But Lucky is really good at gravitating to the crowd, feeding the crowd, and giving them what they're there for.
Thank you, Cameron.
Lucky, as a fan of the music, bro, when I go to one of your shows, what I really, really love, Way, is that it's very personable. When I leave there, it's almost like you guys gave me my own show.
Yeah.
Right?
Cool.
And I'm not saying that other bands don't do that, but everybody entertains their own way. You have your own, everybody has their own models of how they do things, right?
Yeah.
But when I go to one of your shows, bro, that's it. No, I mean, nobody. You take the cake when it comes to the interacting with the crowd. Some people might get upset, say, "Hey, look, you kind of talk too much," but I'll take it. I'll take it because hey, I'm leaving there. I was entertained, like el vato como like he was talking to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Saying a story.
It's
a storyline.
I think that I put myself in that position. First of all, thank you, man. Thank you for those kind words. Is that all my life I've always been taught to be respectful, and my mom, she used to cut hair, and when I would go into the beauty salon, my mom had a lot of love for her clients, and every time she would cut hair, they would sit down, hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo te ha ido? And she would remember them by name, bro, and I'd be there, sitting down, just chilling. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo te ha ido? How's the family? And she'd be cutting hair, and then the client, I'd see them leave with this, not only a fresh cut, but like kind of like a good energy, a good feel, and they'd leave happy, contentos. And I guess I get that a lot from my mom, I get that, I guess, customer service, como quien dice, porque al final del día, and I say it all the time, I sound like a broken record, la gente te hace o te deshace, bro. And it's proof in the pudding, man. What just happened recently, that just goes to show that it's true. People will make you or they will break you. And I guess that's why every time I perform live, and the guys, they're already used to it. The band, my guys, they're already used to it, man. They just let me go. Me voy en un viaje, como quien dice, and they follow me. They're really good about that. But I really love to interact with all the fans, man. I want them to go through that. I want them to go through those feelings, through those emotions, just the way I am. Because my set is about telling a story, of my life, of my musical career, how I started, and the feelings that I was having during that particular moment in my life. The feelings that I was having during that song, I want them to feel that too, and I want to generate that toward them, man. And up until now, it's been working, so no le voy a cambiar. If it ain't broke, why fix it? Yeah,
why fix it, man?
And I love to interact with the people, man.
Well, you guys are wondering, how in the hell did Lucky Joe end up on Bumper's Wacky Wednesday tonight? Well, it's a long story, but I'm going to make it a short story. And the reason I'm going to make it a short story is because the guy who made it happen is sitting all the way to my far left. Frank, this is the first time you've been on Bumper's Wacky Wednesday, no?
On anything. I've never been on.
Well, I saw
radio.
you on a podcast, but it was like a remote one where they
called me over the phone.
They called you on the thing, and they had you. I don't even think you thought you were on video. He just thought he was on the phone where he was really on video. But Frank, we do want to talk about the Memorial Day Bash. How many years? This year's going to be how many years?
Man, for me, it's about 13 years. I started with, it was called the Miller Lite Festival. It was a one-day event.
Hey, thank you, Miller Lite. I appreciate you.
It started, and I would just help them. I would help them get bands or ideas and stuff like that. And then I remember I had already retired from music. And I was living in the Valley. One of the things that brought me to music or doing events was a night. It was a Cinco de Mayo night. It was called Noche en Mexico in Victoria. And then it went from being Noche en Mexico but it was the ones that did it was a Mexican American Chamber of Commerce. It went from the Mexican American Chamber of Commerce they changed it because they wanted to get everybody in Latin American Chamber of Commerce because they wanted all the countries in Latin America. And then it went to Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, and then it ended up with the Chamber of Commerce. And then by the time you knew it, there was no Tejano music at a Cinco de Mayo. It was all country. And then
how the hell does that happen,
and
bro?
a friend of mine called me, and I was in the Valley. He goes, "Hey, no hombre, way, they took our event away. The only thing we have left,
Cinco de Mayo,
they took the Cinco de Mayo. They have country." And I said, "You know what, man? Oh, really?" He got me all pumped up and all. And I said, "Well, chingale, we're gonna do the Memorial Day. We're gonna make it Tejano now. We're gonna go and we're gonna call it. But we're not. But I said, man, it's not worth just one day the way we used to do. It's got to be at least a couple of days.
Go big or go home.
That's right.
And I remember calling Jimmy Gonzalez. I called Johnny from Los Palominos. I called Elida, and I can't remember the fourth.
A mí no me habló, carnal.
So
From right field.
So that's where it all started, and we've been doing it for 15 years, man, and it's just growing.
God bless. That's awesome.
And it started. Man. It was a, Memorial Weekend. If you remember, 15 years ago, it was not a Tejano event. It was more of an American.
Yeah.
And we started it just because of that. that's how it all started, and now it is what it is.
Well, the Memorial Weekend Bash is something a lot of Tejanos talk about. I look forward to it, right? And I'm sure a lot of people, especially here in South Texas, they really look forward to 3 days. And I'm sure the Victoria Chamber of Commerce and all the restaurants and all the hotels, they absolutely love it. So, guys, can you still get the VIP tickets or no?
Yes, we have them at www.mrboleton.com.
Mr. Boleton.
Mister, the whole Boleton.com, and we have them there. I have some.
¿Y Boleton cómo va?
Boleton.
No, like how do you spell it? You said M-I-S-T.
Boleton, Boleton.
Hey, there you go. All right.
Frank's
like, come on, dog.
I thought it was PL.
No comiences
No
tú.
comiences, güey.
Puro el cachosa.
PELOTON, ¿no?
That's pelotón, güey.
No, no es pelotón, es boletón.
Boletón. So if you guys aren't doing anything, which you shouldn't be, I mean, Memorial Weekend Bash, at least make it out one night. Every night is something different. It's going to be a good time. These guys are going to be there. You'll get to see, if you've never seen them, you'll get to see what I'm talking about, man. How Lucky just interacts with the crowd. Look, I just freaked out on the one the other day where you were laying down, way, and you were talking. The lady, she was singing, dude, with all her heart, bro.
Yeah.
And it was cool that you were like, you know what?
Yeah. It was in, I think it was Lubbock, right? Was it Lubbock? It was in Lubbock. Anyways, for those of you who don't know what he's talking about, I posted a video of me singing at this outdoor festival, and it was very early. Me pusieron bien temprano, carnal. Like, I was singing to the tables and chairs, pero there was a few people there, and the few people that were there, I said to myself, I'm like, chinga, nine, but you know what? The few people that are here, they're going to leave with a good memory. I want to leave them with something good, something that they're going to remember us by, So when I saw the elder woman, I don't want to say old lady, but she was an old lady, una señora ya grande de edad, when I saw her start singing, when we were singing, ¿Qué sería de mi vida si tú me dejaras? ¿Qué sería de mi vida si tú te marcharas? And she starts walking this way. She was wearing a red shirt with some khaki shorts. Una señora ya, with a tequila shot, bro. At 4:30 in the afternoon, the sun was still blazing hot. Y viene así con una shot de tequila. And I'm like, are you serious? So I grabbed the tequila shot and I kneeled down. I didn't put that in the video, but I kneeled down right there in front of her and I said, "No la tomamos." And Renee was king, and I said, "Los tomamos." Sí, mijo. And then boom, we drank it together.
¿Y cómo dijo? How did she say?
Sí, mijo. And then when she was walking away, I said, "Señora, wait, venga pa' acá. ¿Qué sería de mi vida si tú te marcharas?" I start singing to her, and she starts singing back. ¿Qué sería de mi vida? And she sang the whole song with me, man. And it was just something so beautiful. So I ended up, after I was kneeling down, my back started hurting. My knees started. So me acosté de panza ahí. I was singing to her. She was dancing back and forth. It was beautiful, man. Everybody that was there, the few people that were there, they really enjoyed it.
No, that was a cool video, bro. Yeah. Again, it just shows how personable you are with the fans. Somebody, I was looking down at the comments. Somebody had said something about the first time they heard you cuss at a show, and they were like, we were freaking out because he looked so innocent when he said cuss words. If you guys missed the last one-on-one interview with Lucky Joe here in the studio, when you guys get time, go back and look at it. I actually had Lucky call the real lady from the song, the where you call the girl your ex or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And he called and he's like, "This is really the lady right here."
Yeah.
And we put her live on the thing. And she's like, "You're like, I'm on the show." She's like, "What? Shut the hell up!" And you're like, "Yeah, you're on the show." That was cool, man.
Yeah, man. I do a skit on the show on one of the songs. It's called "De Que Me Sirves Ya," And in the middle of the song, I'll actually call a friend of mine, and she'll pretend that she's, my wife or whatever, and she'll answer, and she'll be like, "Hello," and I put her on the mic in front of everybody to listen, and I said, "Hey, what are you doing?" And then she'll say, "¿Qué chingas quieres? I told you were a loser. Leave me alone." And all that. Yeah, it's super funny.
But it was live all the time, though, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It wasn't a recording.
No. People actually think it's no, pero no es.
Well, and again, man, if you guys with Lucky, you just never know what you're gonna get. Somebody put un saludos to the Delta Boys that just checked in right now.
Hey, so
un saludos to the,
oh man,
hey, nomás pa' que sepan, mira.
There you go.
There you go. A big
shout out to the Delta Boys, man. They're doing so good, man. I'm super proud of them, bro.
They're gonna be awesome Memorial Weekend. So
awesome.
¿Y por qué no están en el poster todo?
Ya están en el poster nuevo.
Hey, no, so the Delta Boys are also going to be out there Memorial Day weekend. If you guys haven't heard, those dudes are awesome. They have a very big connection to this guy right here.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't know. They were here on the show a month or so ago, and we talked about that. Los Frijoles Románticos.
Oh yeah,
that's half the band right there, right? That are with the Delta Boys.
The bass player Eddie Gonzalez, he used to play bajo sexto for the Frijoles, and Turi, the drummer, he was the drummer for Frijoles Románticos. They're a bunch of great guys, man. Jaime and Javier, I saw them grow up. Javier and Jaime, they lived like 2 blocks away from my house. And I still remember one time I was outside my house, and I was like around, I don't know, like 15, 16, and I was playing the accordion and my picnic table afuera, atrás. Y pues my house is like right here, and then the high school is over here, right? So you have to pass by my house to go. Javier had to pass by my house to go home,
to school or
to go home, but from school. And I was outside my house in the picnic table, and I was playing. He said, "Hey man, is that hard to play?" I said, "No, man, it's not hard. You want to learn?" He's like, "Yeah, man, yeah, I'll learn." So I don't know if I was like one of the first ones to teach him something, but we got to jam out when he was barely starting out, and he was, starting on the accordion, and then he played bajo with Rubén Vela. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, and he spent so many years there. Y luego Jaime, he grew up in that. Toda esa familia is very musically inclined, man, and
they all grew up doing that.
Man, it's just awesome to see them flourish and to see them, finally get the recognition that they deserve, because they've been in the onda with different bands for a very long time. And now that they decided to get together as brothers, and then along with Turi and Eddie, it's just a connection that was supposed to happen, man. So many years acá haciendo esto, y luego, boom,
and now they're all in it to win it, bro.
Oh, man, and they sound great.
They're kicking ass, like we like to say in the Marine Corps. They're kicking ass and taking names, bro.
Yeah, they sound great, bro.
Those dudes are for a conjunto. Those dudes are super badass. So un gran saludos
puro chingones, mira, yo, puro chingones, Turi, Eddie, yo, puro chingones, mira, yo,
puro chingones.
Mira, Jaime,
y yo, otra vez.
Javi, puro chingones, yo, Bumper,
yeah, güey, yeah.
I told you
we got more. We got more. No hay pedo. We got more. So Frank, what can we expect? As far like people have been hitting me up, like, are you're able to go out in and out all day? See if you want to go grab something to eat. I know you're gonna have vendors there and all that, but if someone wants to go to a hotel, see, like it. For me, I use me as a. If my wife gets tired, quiere estar ahí todo el pinche día, can she leave and come back later? Is it easy in and out access? That doesn't sound
yes.
Right.
You can go.
That's all you.
Get there early, leave, come back. Go, we have a barbecue cook-off right across the street. We're gonna have a car show, right next to it, so you can go in and out all day long, whatever. Easily. It's a very Victoria. You know how Victoria is. It's very different. Victoria
is a town that wants to call itself a city.
Exactly.
That's the way I grew up.
For that day, we're a city. For that day,
we're okay.
We have
I got you.
Man.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. Check this out, dude. Check that out. You see, Eddie, that's crystal clear right
puro
there.
Chingones, mira, yo.
Dude, La Mafia. Duelo, A.B. Quintanilla and the Cumbia All-Star, Jennifer Peña, Signo, Los Musicales, Jay Pérez, Ram Herrera, Eli La Reina, Mike Gonzalez and the Iconics, Eric Imasore. Skip that guy. Los Delta Boys, Hombre Lucky Joe, Ricardo Castillon, Grupo Asalto. Shit, who's down here? Pronto. I can't read that one. Madison Polido.
Y también otro grupo que I forgot to put earlier, ASG.
ASG?
Los Amigos, you know, they're
Órale.
a local band, but very good local band that from the area.
It's going to be a good time, dude. It's always going to be a good time. And I see Frank trajo el otro que viene más temprano. Well, I'm here. Fucking might as well. Might as well, right? Might as well. This is coming up here right next weekend, ¿no? Next weekend. If you guys are going to be in Victoria, this is like the kickoff to the Memorial Bash in a sense. Like, it gets you ready. This is what he does. He does this one to knock out all the kinks for Memorial Weekend. So anything that doesn't work here, he figures it out. So by Memorial Weekend,
that's training camp for the workers, for the guys that are at work.
nothing crazy. But hey, check it out, guys. May 4th and 5th, Victoria, Texas, De Leon Plaza, downtown Victoria, Los Palominos, Sólido, Marcos Orozco, Ricky Naranjo, Los Gamblers, Roberto Polido, David Farias, with La Tropa F, The Homeboys, Art Tejerina, Jody Farias, and Increíble, Conjunto Cats, Grupo Básico. Hey, man, that Grupo Básico.
Oh, sí?
Don't sleep on those guys. Have you heard these guys?
We played with them in
Oh,
Beeville.
that's right. We were together. My bad.
Yeah.
These dudes are good, bro.
Hey.
Un saludo to Grupo Básico.
Remember the story I told you earlier? We took back Cinco de Mayo just for that.
Oh, you took it back with that right there. So you guys check it out again. If you're going to be in the Victoria area, you're in Cuero, Victoria, Goliad, Refugio, Beeville, Corpus, Rockport, Aransas Pass, todo ese rumbo. San Antonio. You want to make your way, get your way down there. Well, I know you guys want to hear the acordeon and the bajo. I can just feel it in my bones. I want to give another story. I was in a not small. It's a nice restaurant here on the far west side of San Antonio. You were there eating there this afternoon. Un saludos to our good friend Don Romos. And Lucky was playing there live, man. And he started asking the crowd, like, hey, give me a song. I can play anything. What did you ask?
I don't know if I said that.
What did you say?
I said, what do y'all want to hear? Let's see if I know it.
Yes, that's what you
Something
said.
like that, right?
And so everybody, of course, everybody's quick to move their mouth, and as soon as they're put on the spot, nobody can talk. Was I was there on the side, and he was ignoring me. I had my hand up, and he was like, no, anybody but that guy. And it finally came to me, and I said, look.
Anybody else need a song?
I said, you know something from Los Palominos? And he just looked at me with a smirk and been like,
Oh, man.
hell yeah, I know something from Los Palominos.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite
You
groups.
want me to do something? Right? I don't want to mess it up.
You know the words?
Why you put me in the spot? He soñado que te marchas y muy lejos, que te olvidas del amor que yo te doy, que mi súplica de amor no te detiene y me gritas que ya todo terminó. Tus palabras se clavaron en mi alma y hoy despierto y me sentí lejos de ti. Hoy te miro y no entiendo qué me pasa. Tengo miedo que te olvides tú de mí. Abrázame, bésame, siénteme. Deja que mis manos corran por tu piel. Abrázame, bésame, quiéreme. Nunca olvides que yo siempre te amaré. Nunca me olvides que el amor que yo te tengo es para siempre, siempre de ti. Nunca me olvides por ti, nunca me olvidé. Somebody scream, nunca me olvides. Nunca me olvides.
Damn, dog.
I love the Palominos, man.
The Palominos just take you to a time in.
Oh,
they take me
man.
to a time in my life where I was just like,
Yeah.
just not free, but like, I don't know, dude. It's just that
Real chill.
Yeah, like 17 to like 25.
Yeah.
When you were just like, me importaba, like, I
Yeah.
don't care, bro.
But they still do right now.
Oh, dude.
Like, they take you back.
Yeah.
Palominos for me are one of my, if not the one of my favorite groups. I would probably say my favorite
¿Quieres
group.
otra de sólido de la
Oh, no. I want to ask you a question before I ask for another song, and this is a question that I want to ask on behalf of a lot of fans, probably because they
Okay.
all feel the same way.
Okay.
Now, if you remember back during the Tejano Music Awards when you won Tejano Album of the Year, or what was it? Conjunto Album of the Year. He won Conjunto Album of the Year with a norteño labeled album, right? And a lot of people were upset. A matter of fact, I remember as soon as I saw the winner, I was probably one of the first ones to text you.
You were the first one. You just won.
Yeah, it's like you just
Conjunto
won.
album. And I put WTF. For those of you who don't know what that means, it means
Where's the
where
fish?
is the fish?
Yeah, where's the fish? But no, so I let Lucky know, and he caught a lot of you caught a lot of backlash a little bit from that, Luck. And my thing is, like, I love anything Lucky Joe. La mera
Thank
neta,
you, bro.
right?
Thank you,
and I know lately you went kind of the more of the norteño route, and I'm asking for the fans now.
Yeah.
A lot of people, when you go to your shows, you play a lot of that music, but sometimes we want to hear
the stuff we started with.
The stuff you started with, the Tejano stuff.
Yeah. You know, it's with every wave, right? What I've been trying to do in my career is try to evolve without having to stay stuck in a certain place in my life, you know, because I've been through a lot, man. I mean, I started when I was 15 years old. I started with Alma Pulido, and I saw the Tejano wave when it was at its best, man. When it was at its peak, brother. You're talking about 95, 96, 97. I saw that wave come and go, and I still see bands today from that era, which is no offense to anybody. They're still in the same era. You know what I mean? And I think that for our music to expand a little bit more and get a little bit broader, you have to evolve with the times, man. I mean, in my opinion, again, you don't have to take my opinion, you know, seriously or whatever. You decide on your own what you want to, you know, I don't know what you want to think about this. But in my opinion, if I don't evolve with the time, I think I'm going to stay stuck on one thing, and I don't want to stay stuck. I want to be able to have work in Houston and Midland and Odessa and Lubbock and Corpus and San Antonio and all these areas that I'm able to adapt to that scene. So if there's a norteño club in Houston that says, hey man, you know, este chavo grabó un disco norteño. Let's get him to open up for Los Reileros. I'll go and I'll adapt to that show, and I'll play nothing but norteño music all my set. And then I'll be able to say, hey, I can open up for Jay Perez because I can do a whole set of Tejano. You know what I mean? And I think being versatile is very important for any band, man. You know, you got to be versatile and you got to evolve with the times. If not, you'll just stay stuck. That's just my opinion.
Like
now,
stagnant.
Now, let's go back to the question that you had about the Conjunto Album of the Year. Yeah, I received a lot of backlash on that. But guys, let me tell you something. not to put it on somebody else, but I'm the artist. I'm the one that receives the award. I do not dictate what kind of award I'm going to receive. I don't call the award show and say, hey, you know that category, I want it. O sea que the award show puts me in the category that they want to put me in.
Right.
And then the fans,
you didn't pick what category
exactly.
to be in.
So for you to okay, I got this award, and for you to say, man, you don't deserve that award because you're not conjunto. Okay, I respect that. I respect that opinion. But I didn't choose this award. You know what I'm saying? The award chose me. So, I mean, it's a double-edged sword, bro. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't, man. You know, but in all aspects, a lot of people were giving me shit for the Conjunto Album of the Year because technically Norteño is involved in that conjunto genre. If you look up conjunto,
I remember you posted the definition.
exactly.
Conjunto
And
primavera,
that's
conjunto.
why I put the definition, because it involves a bit of norteño music in the conjunto. Now, in our genre, in our raza, conjunto means Rubén Vela, Ricky Naranjo, Valerio Longoria, Narciso Martinez, Los Delta Boys. That's conjunto, los dos Gilbertos. In our Tejano genre, that's what conjunto means to people. That's why I got a lot of backlash on that, man, because it's a different. There's the definition, and then there's the definition of us Tejanos, and I give it to them. I agree 100%, you know, but I'm not gonna deny it. Again, it chose me. I didn't choose.
You didn't choose that. No,
Yeah,
for sure,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
I was happy you won.
Yeah, I mean, any award, bro, you get is a recognition for all the sacrifices that you've done throughout the year to produce or to go out there and tour. Or it's a little recognition. Hey, man, it feels good.
No, I hear you. I just think right now in our industry, the two words, award shows. Mm-hmm. It's a very gray area. You know what I mean? To me, it's a very gray area. People say, Bump, why don't you start? No, hell no. I would never put myself into like where I have to say this person's better than this person, whatever. But to me, it's just like, I'll put it like this. And I'll probably get backlash for this, but that's okay. Because I'm friends with all the people who do the award shows, whether you guys like them or not. But there's no laws, like there's no rules. Like where do we go? Where does the artist go to read these rules, right? To say, hey, how am I considered for this and considered for that? I can win this year, but I can't win the next year. Like where are those rules at? I would like to read the black and white rules of every person that puts up an award show. Show the public your rules and your regulations on what it takes to be nominated, right? What the criteria to be nominated, and then if you do win, you can't win the following year. So if that tells me if Lucky Joe wins single of the year, and then 2025 comes and you put out another pinche rola, badass, it stays on the charts. Well, and we all know that was the best song of the year, but guess what? You can't win it because you won it last year. That doesn't make no sense.
No, it doesn't. Look,
Right.
man, I'm going to be very honest when it comes to award shows, and I'm going to speak my mind, and if I offend anybody, I'm sorry. But back in 1984, back in the early 80s, bro, there was one award show. It was the Tejano Music Awards. That's it for our genre. And it was humongous. And the reason why it was humongous was because there was so many people involved that wanted to make it a success. Now, if all these people that want to do different award shows now would unite with the Tejano Music Awards to make the Tejano Music Awards back what it once was, it would be great. But you got these award shows branching out. Está bien, pero ¿sabes qué? There's only, I'm sorry, man. I love the Tejano Awards Mundial. I love the Tejano Awards, the Guadalupe Awards. I love it. They're trying to keep La Onda alive. But why can't you combine everything together and make that #1 award show what it used to be? You know, the Tejano Music Awards, I'm sorry, man. They're having a hard time keeping it together every year. But guess what? Every year, they're there. Every year they recognize. Every year they have the award show. Regardless of what, whether they had to go from the Alamo Dome all the way to a small theater, but they're still there, man. So I think that unity is what we lack as a genre. Unity is what we've been lacking for the past 30 years. Unity within musicians, unity within bands, unity within promoters, unity within award shows, unity, period. Sin eso, no tienes nada. Look at what just happened to me, and I'm sorry if I'm on a trip, but I'm going to go on a trip. Look at what just happened to me on Facebook. It was unity. It was the people who united to pull through to get to one basic goal. And we did it, and we proved everybody wrong, bro.
I think everybody jumped on there just for the finish line. Like, hey, whatever I could give you, look, I'm gonna give you because I want to see you get to the finish line, bro.
And it goes back to that, man. It goes back to what I'm saying. Look at Frank. Look at these events he's putting together. He's uniting all these bands, bro. He's the one putting this together, and all his crew and all his efforts and all the staff, they're uniting to bring you a great show. Why can't the award shows unite to bring you a great award show? 1984, Brooks and Dunn was reeled in a car, man. Brooks and Dunn attended award show de los Tejano Music Awards. Why can't we have now somebody like that come into the Tejano Music Awards, a big star, to come and endorse the La Onda? Because we've gotten so small that it's obsolete to anybody else in other genres, man. But I think that if we unite, bro, as a not only as an award show, but as a race, bro, nuestra raza, somos raza. Y sin unidad no hay nada, bro. You have to unite to be able to bring the fan ese espectáculo que se necesita. You need that. The Tejano Music Award. It was beautiful, bro.
Joe Morales.
It was humongous. I'm just saying. That's just my opinion,
No,
guys.
no, no.
I'm sorry,
Hey,
I'm rambling.
I think people, the views are going up. Dale, güey. I thought so,
I'm
Box.
sorry,
keep
bro.
it going. Keep it going. No,
Nos
hombre,
falta mucho, carnal.
No te crees. Look, you're absolutely right. Look, I'm going to touch on it a little bit because it's just going to, the ball's going to get bigger. The man all the way to the far left of the room, he's going to be involved in it. Our other good friend, Mr. Jim Luna, is going to be involved in it. But the word unity needs to happen, right? In the genre, right? And this is something that I've thought about doing, look, but like I said in conversations, I don't want to be like, pues, ¿quién se cree este vato? Like who the fuck do you think you are by asking these artists to show up to somewhere and promoters to show up and club owners to show up, artists to show up, fans to show up, and let's sit down and let's talk about what the problems are.
We need to educate ourselves, bro.
We need to be humble about who we are, and that's what you are, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you, Frank. Honestly, bro, that's what I think we need. If it's 1 or 2 days of everybody coming together and no soapbox, no like a little agenda, something para hablar of what's going on and how we can fix things. Because at the end of the day, si esa es la mesa of our industry, there's enough beer, there's enough buffet, there's enough for everybody to eat and make money on this table. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about, right? It
doesn't have to be to where you have to like each other or anything like that. It becomes to where you respect each other. Yeah. You respect what that other person is doing. It doesn't mean that like, hey, I'm gonna bring up Jim Luna. We don't always agree on things, but I have so much respect for that guy, Homer Lopez. Rudy Lopez, man, I have so much respect for those promoters that have been around for so many years, and it's all about respect. And the music should be, Tejano music should go back to respecting each other, because that's what it was before. When it became Tejano, remember when it went
from Chicano music to Tejano music.
Orquesta, it was so many different ways. Yeah. When it became Tejano, it became una mezcla de muchas cosas. And an example he brought a while ago, him playing a Cadete de Linares song. That's still a Tejano, because Tejano was, you remember when Selena would do mariachi, Shelly, Everybody did mariachi songs, country.
But they were
added
Tejanos.
so much, but it was still Tejano.
Yeah.
Because Tejano didn't have no edges. Tejano was whatever you wanted to be. It was a big old mixture of so many flavors. And that's what we stopped doing. We some people believe that Tejano was this, and that's that. You know what? We cut ourselves short.
No, I hate when people say Tejano's dead. It's not dead, bro.
not dead.
It's as vibrant as it can be. Can it get bigger? Damn right. It could get a lot bigger. It could get a lot bigger. But the word is unity. And again, I'm nobody, man. This show is all.
Yes,
I'm a
you
fan,
are, bro.
and I love bringing the other fans questions that I would like to ask. You know, the artists, like Rene. Do you like playing Tejano or Norteño better right now on the spot? Which one do you like playing better?
Personally, I come from Norteño, on the Norteño side.
So you love Norteño. Norteño's your.
Pero mira,
Pero-
hay una diferencia, man. Hay una diferencia que no estamos educados. Muchos de nosotros no estamos educados en lo que quiere decir norteño y tejano. No estamos educados. Y para poder entender eso, I think you have to do your research because my understanding of it is different than yours. So if you do your research and read up on it and figure out where these different sounds come from and where these different, bands come from, where it was created, then you get your own perspective of what norteño or tejano is. Now, I already know his perspective of norteño because his family he grew up with his family listening to Carlos y José, Los Cadetes de Linares, Los Relámpagos, pero esos grupos del norte, con ese sabor norteño. Por eso es la música norteña. Por eso, that's his understanding of it. So who's to say who's right and who's wrong? You have to get your own perspective of it. But before you even have an opinion, educate yourself and get your own perspective of what that means to you. That's the only way, brother. Honestly.
The only way to grow.
Because you could say, I think this is Tejano. I think that is Tejano. I think this is Norteño. I think that's your opinion. That's
Right.
So educate yourself enough to come up with your own perspective. Why not? See or no?
True. No. You're absolutely right. But look, you got to get everybody on the same sheet of music.
Yeah.
And that's what we're not. We're not on the same
Yeah.
sheet of music.
Yeah.
I wish it can get better, dude.
It can.
It can get better. You know what I mean?
And it will. It's-
You always hear when you hear Johnny. When I talk to Johnny Ramirez a lot, he goes, he always gives me the crabs in the bucket. Like
Oh, yeah.
Tejanos were always crabs in the bucket. We can't.
Yeah.
We don't want to see somebody get out of that bucket. Like once you're getting to the top, no, come on down right
Yeah.
here. They pull
Yeah,
them down, and so. We just need to do better as a genre. We need to do better, and doing stuff like this, seeing all these groups together of all kinds of backgrounds from all over Texas. These are the things that help, man. And we need you guys to go out there and support them.
¿Sabes lo que es esto, carnal? Let me tell you what this is. Te voy a decir lo que es esto. Esto es trabajo. Esto es lo que es. No es fama, no es luces, no es escenario, no es acá que yo me creo esto, yo me creo lo otro. Esto, para cada una de estas personas, es trabajo.
Sir.
It's a job, man. And you know what? To be able to do something like that, Frank, to get everybody together like that and be able to come up with crowdfunding. It's a beautiful thing, man. And you've been having it for such a long time, and I'm so glad. It's historic. This thing
But
is
I gotta say something, man, because I know you gotten a lot of crap I hope we talk about
yeah.
el bus.
El crowdfunding.
Hey, bro, you remember when you would call me and I said, man, I don't have no money, bro. I'm over budget. I don't even know where I'm gonna get. No hay pedo. I'm a play. I want to play on that show. I don't care. Just si me das para el gas, I'm gonna go play. That's it all started. He's been coming. I don't know how many times have you played the Memorial Weekend?
Yeah, a lot.
A bunch of times.
I remember I used to say, Frank, you don't have to pay me. Let me just play.
And when people say, oh, hey, man, you don't know what this guy is all about. He's always, for everything, man, he's the first one to jump. Yeah, I'm right here, Frank, looking to hate this.
That's badass, man. That says a lot about who you are, Luck.
Mira, carnal, and we don't say it, we don't have to say it because eventually it'll come out. Like right now, solo salió, you know what I mean? And I don't have to record it. I don't have to record myself giving a sandwich to a homeless person. I don't have to do that. I don't have to go that angle because eventually the good things are going to show in what we, ¿cómo se dice? You reap what you sow.
You reap what you sow. Yeah.
So that's what happened, man. I'm a strong believer. Es cosechas lo que siembras.
Well, here's one thing that I want to, and because he's here, and I want to talk about it. You guys look at this poster, man. Duelo, La Mafia, Signo, I mean, everybody. I can go on here again, over and over, and give you all the names. But you know what you don't see? La Mafia has a writer. Duelo has a writer. Lucky Joe has a writer.
Jingle and writer.
Right. So all these, if you don't know what that is, so these guys, these bands are gonna, Frank's putting it on. Hey, Frank, you know what? If you want me to play, okay, this is what I'm gonna charge. But also I need this.
Yo no tengo writer.
Hold on. And this, right? You know how hard it is to get some of these things that some of these people, and they're not being divas. It's just, hey, they've worked their ass off to be where they're at, and they want the best. So if you're gonna play and put on a show, then they're gonna want the best there. So it's not just as easy as just saying, hey, oh, you want to play? Okay, cool. I'll write you a check. Boom. No, there's a lot of work. It takes a lot of work to put something like this on. All the details, all the stuff like that to put on a festival that big, especially 3 days long. That's crazy, man. It's crazy. And speaking of festivals, we're gonna talk right now. We're gonna bring up a few. Not only the Memorial Weekend Bash, but we got, here on Bumpers Wacky Wednesday, we support stuff all over the United States, all over Texas. Anything that has to do with Tejano music, I will support it. And because we got people that view the show from all over the United States. So if there's an event close to you and we talk about it and you didn't know about it, well, now you get to hear about it. So, Luck, I know you didn't know this, but we're going to announce it here tonight. I'm going back to Ohio for the second time.
Ohio.
Right? Un saludos, a big hug to La Familia Mancha. Right? And the band that they're bringing to the Heritage Festival in Gibsonburg, Ohio is right here, Mr. Lucky Joe. So, dude, it's gonna be a good time, man. Saturday, September 28th, Gibsonburg, Ohio. Dude, the park is awesome.
Yeah.
Look.
Oye, ¿ya mandaron depósito o no?
Oh, chinga. You're there. I promise you, you're there. But that park is beautiful, dude.
Yeah.
They got a piece of the tower, the radio tower, the radio antenna that was on top of the 9/11 tower.
Oh wow.
Is there in that park that you're gonna play at? And they have like this huge monument. It's beautiful, man.
Wow.
It's a very small town. But dude, the people come out. It's you're gonna love it, bro. The people are gonna love you there. I already know. So un saludo to Familia Mancha. I know they're watching all the way in Ohio and the Michigan area. Thank you guys so much for having Bumpers Wacky Wednesday back as a host, and bring in Lucky Joe, man. It's gonna be a great time.
Vamos a ir en la Sprinter, carnal.
There you go.
Hey, Bumper, this is what it means when I say respect. This is what you're doing, bro. You're the future, and along a few other, they have taken the music of Tejano music outside the radios or y'all are doing something, and I want to give you credit for a lot because you're changing, and you're getting a lot of love from a lot of people, but because of what you're doing, bro.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
This is how it's gonna stay alive. Because
thank you.
You're the future of this thing, and thank you for.
The Mexican Fiesta right there in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, August 23rd, 24th, 25th, 2024. Guys, if you guys never been to the Milwaukee Mexican Fiesta, Frank, if you've never been to the Milwaukee Mexican Fiesta, you got to go and check. Look at those grounds, dude. Rene, is it a beautiful place or what?
It's beautiful.
I'm gonna catch a ride in the new.
It's a beautiful, beautiful place. I mean, they have people from all over Mexico. They got folclóricos, they got mariachis, they got regional Mexican, and of course, they have Tejano music. So again, August 23rd, 24th, 25th, un saludos to all my good friends out there in Milwaukee. Gary Hobbs, David Lee Garza this year, AJ Castillo, just to name a few. And that ugly guy right there will be there again.
Bumper.
So it's going to be a good time, man. Lucky had the crowd rocking last year.
Man, it was awesome.
There in Milwaukee, man. So we're looking forward to that. So you guys, if you've never been, make sure you make your way to Milwaukee Mexican Fiesta. And tonight's show is brought to you by the beautiful and lovely Miss Di Marie. If you're looking to secure your home with cameras, maybe get some solar panels, hit her up at 210-837-8623. That's 210-837-8623. She can help you with all your security needs, like you're trying to keep the Sancho out, right? You need to have some camera or Sancha. There you go, right? Or somebody's stealing your packages. Di will take care of you. Let her know Bumper sent you. And then, of course, Spectrum Internet, our good friend George Hernandez. If you're a business here in San Antonio area looking to get some better internet for your business, hit up our good friend George Hernandez at 210-410-9698. That's 210-410-9698. Let him know I sent you, and he will take care of you. Oh, yeah. Have you heard this album, dude?
I have not had the pleasure.
Dude, Monico Cortez, he put a bunch of artists together on one album that was recorded right here with Mr. Gibby Velasquez. A great album. Make sure you guys check it out. MC those. It's dedicated to a son who tragically passed away last year.
Wow.
So if you guys haven't checked out the album, make sure you guys go check it out. It's sold at all the record shops, or you can hit him up. Look up Monico Cortez. He has right there on his Facebook where you can buy all his music. Tomorrow, Thursday, April 25th, Pack Fest, part of the all the festivals happening all over San Antonio for Fiesta. Tomorrow, Bobby Polido, Eric Imasore, the Barra Boys, Grupo Control. You like Control?
Of course.
Dude, Controls, we're going to be sweating over there. We're going to be sweating at this spot. So make sure you guys check it out. It's tomorrow. It starts at 4 o'clock. It goes from 4 to 11 o'clock tomorrow, featuring live music. Oh, you made the commercial. My bad. You can tell it's a live show, bro. This guy he goes above and beyond, Eddie.
Míralo.
The Ibarra Boys right there. Grupo Control, 7:30. And then the man, Bobby Polido, at 9:30 to end the show. So we'll see you guys tomorrow at Packfest. Come by and say hello.
Good day, it's Ricky Ray. Master's calling today.
Oye, necesito préstamo para comprar casa.
Oh, perdón.
¿Me pueden ayudar en español?
Ah, sí, español. Un momento, por favor. How do I get a hold of a lender that speaks Spanish? Ooh, I know.
¡Hey! ¿Qué pasó, compadre?
¿Qué pasó, primo?
¡Vamos, compa!
Y ahora, niños,
Ahí vienen.
después de la escuela,
Hablamos español.
Y'all know Ricky Ray?
pero el tucanazo.
The guy with the long hair. Ricky Ray, the realtor, man. If you're looking to buy a home, make sure you hit up my boy Ricky Ray. He'll take care of you. If you're looking to buy, sell, if you're commercial, industrial, whatever, hit up Ricky Ray, 956-424-5724. Hit him up, let him know Bumper sent you, and he will take care of you. Well, all those people help us, Frank. They help us every week put this show together and be able to bring you guys this free entertainment, man.
Free?
Well,
No me vas a pagar.
yeah, we're out of here.
The beer wasn't free.
You know, doing the show, I love it. Look, I love that I'm able to interact with the artists in a way that, you know, other people would never have the chance
You know,
to.
se te nota, bro. You can see, you can tell that you're very passionate about what you do. You can tell that your efforts go above and beyond of what the normality would be, and which is you open up your home, your private home. This is your home. This is where you reside. This is where you wake up every day. You have your family here, and you have a room set up with all these lights and all these different phones, and then you got your production guy, you got a soundboard, you got the speakers, you got the mics, you got all this put together. If this doesn't show how much you love to do what you do, I don't know what does, man. That's why we praise you, and I'm very proud of you for keeping this going, man, because you could have stopped your first podcast, your second. You could have said, you know what, babe? Nah, hablas con la baby. He says, no, there's too many cars passing, too many guys coming in. No, ¿sabes qué? I don't want to do it. But you didn't, Bump. You didn't. You kept it going. And, ¿qué? Ya llevas 4
Over 4
años.
years, bro, yeah.
Es algo muy bonito, man. Y te mereces todo, bro. Te mereces todo lo que viene en el futuro, because I think this is going to only grow from here. It can only grow.
That's right,
you know,
man.
And
You're absolutely right.
I'm sure you had your haters in the beginning. I'm sure you had your naysayers in the beginning.
We still got haters now.
I know. I know, bro. You know, es algo que nunca se va a acabar. But you know what? The positive and the love outweigh the bad. So look at you now, man. This is awesome. And I can only see it getting bigger.
It's only gonna
Thank
get
you,
bigger.
man.
Yeah, bro.
I appreciate that coming from somebody as yourself, and you know, Frank, the kind words you said. Rene's kind of a quiet guy, night pedo, you know.
Sí, no, Rene just hits home runs, carnal. That's all he does. El vato no hace, no, pinch hit, no nada. Está todo más home run.
That's it, man. That's it. Rene, what's your favorite song to play on your set list, bro, that you guys have right now?
Ni una, dice.
You know what? The very first hit that we had,
Amor Escondido. Yeah.
That's always a favorite one of mine.
Can we hear it or what?
Está bien cara esa casa.
Hey,
esa está bien
have you guys
cara.
can zoom in right here? Hey, look, you know what I was gonna? No. You know what I was gonna do tonight?
Could you please? Could you please?
No way. I told.
Right?
I know. For the guy who calls you a crybaby or whatever.
Not just for the simple fact that they said I was now that's begging. That's begging. I wasn't doing that kind of.
No, you weren't.
But anyway, what were you gonna say?
No. So I was saying, I told Eddie yesterday. I posted, and it goes to show you nobody gives a shit about those things. I can post a picture of a barbacoa taco because Yeah, we talked about this. I love my barbacoa tacos with pickles. No, way. You gotta try. No, haces esa cara, way. You gotta try it.
Con pickles.
With pickles. Hey, you gotta try it. It's good. Anyway.
You tried it? Nah,
it's good?
I'm telling you, it's good. You made me go off of what I was talking about. Oh, yeah. So I told Eddie before the show, I said, you know, I posted a chair. Because I used to be sponsored by a furniture company. But the furniture company, vinieron and they repoed the furniture, right?
Oh, there was some
man, that's how you were here.
Yeah,
it was different. So I wanted some nice, there was some like nicer ones, and I put a little picture, uno that I like, right? And I put it, if anybody has these, let me know so I can buy them. I don't want to buy them brand new, but if you got them sitting in your basement or in a garage, like, I'll buy them from you. So I posted, I said, you know what? I told Eddie, fuck it. I'm going to put my Cash App on we have Lucky. He's the king of this shit. I'm going to put my Cash App on the bottom. Yeah, by the end of the show, we'll have enough to buy a brand new furniture set. But no te creas. We're not doing it. It's just a joke. Un saludo to everybody watching in Central Florida. I just saw right there Lola's Kitchen. That's a new Tejano spot right there in Brandon, Florida, man.
They actually hit me up. They wanted me to go out there and do a show. No más que, pues, no sé.
That is badass.
No sé.
Florida is keeping it alive.
Man, hey, dude, that, guess Brandon, Ruskin, Waimama, Bradenton, Plant City, all that area right there. And then you go down to Fort Myers, Immokalee, all those towns right there, Homestead. Hay chingos de Tejano.
My whole family worked as migrant workers there for many years, man.
Really?
Toda mi familia, Ohio, Michigan. The last time I was there, in Milwaukee, was actually working as a migrant worker.
In Milwaukee?
Wow. Hell yeah.
Yeah. When I tell people there's a Mexican fiesta in Milwaukee, people look at me like, what? Hey, you saw the pictures right there. There's a lot of Latinos, a lot of Mexicanos. Well, enough talking, man. I'm gonna bring out my bottle that we're trying to get sponsored, but they're on the other side of the border. Look, how do I do it? How do I get them? it's still the same.
Aquí está el number,
No, no hay número, güey.
5122153.
You gotta add that.
Aquí está el
01152.
I don't even know how to dial that.
No,
011,
y luego el número.
011, that's
Yeah.
US.
No.
That's Mexico?
No,
Sí.
from Mexico is 001.
Ese mero,
When you
001.
get locked up over there, 001.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have anybody that lives on the border and you've never tried this tequila right here, we got a lot of people in La Onda right now. I don't know where they're finding it, but they're finding it. Quita penas, crema de tequila. It's not strong as shit, but it's really, really good. So while they play this, I'm going to take a shot. I'm going to give we have some guests in here. I'm going to give them a shot too.
Hey, where's mine?
I thought you were going to sing.
Well, you left us just looking at you.
Well, I got two. You might here. I'll just pass it down.
Now give me that shot glass.
Okay, let me. I probably should have had more shot glasses.
You probably should.
But we weren't prepared. But I don't think Frank's tried this kind of tequila. And once he tries it, it's going to be in all his bars of Victoria. It might be the official tequila of next year's Memorial Bash. If we can make it happen.
You want one or what? You don't want one?
Oh, dale con Frank. Yo tomo de la botella, no hay pedo.
Mira, vamos a brindar y vamos a brindar por esto, por la unidad, for unity, para arriba, para abajo, para el centro y salud.
Oh, wow.
Ay,
smooth.
Pero va bien.
Smooth.
Pero va bien, gacho.
That you were from the valley, you drink it all the time.
It's really, really good.
¿Está bueno, no?
Hell yeah. It doesn't give you that aftertaste like.
It makes you ready for the amor escondido.
Oh man, you want me to play that one?
Hey, that's what he was talking about.
It just got free after the shot.
2013, very first song came out. My solo album went to number 1 in the first 3 months, I think. Y'all made it number 1. You guys. Si el amarte es un pecado, pecaré toda la vida. Si el besarte es un delito, prisionero yo sería. Son tus labios contagiosos, esa boca tan divina. Ella me tiene vuelto loco, soy una causa perdida. Nunca podrás olvidarme, soy tu juego en el amor. Una fuerza de lujuria en tus noches de pasión. Soy tu amor escondido, un silencio que quema, un secreto callado que te atrapa y te condena. Soy tu amor escondido, tu juguete de gala, y llegué tarde a tu vida, pero así soy feliz. Soy tu amor escondido. Somebody scream. Y nunca podrás olvidarme, soy tu juego en el amor. Una fuerza de lujuria en tus noches de pasión. Soy tu amor escondido, un silencio que quema, un secreto callado que te atrapa y te condena. Soy tu amor escondido, tu juguete de gala, y llegué tarde a tu vida, pero así soy feliz. Soy tu amor escondido.
Son of a bitch, boy. Pues, damn it, boy. You know, before I forget, there's some special people that hit me up quite a bit, and they've become really good friends of mine, and they actually come from La Familia Aguilar, de los Aguilares. And I want to give a special shout out to my good friend, Mr. Roger Aguilar, and his beautiful wife, Rosie, celebrating their 44th wedding anniversary tonight, man.
Let's do something right.
44 years.
Si los anhelos se cumplen, se curarán las heridas y un alma triste y sentida, y es por su causa que sufre. Si los anhelos se cumplen, se curarán las heridas y un alma triste y sentida, y es por su causa que sufre.
Damn. Roger, there you go, man. Happy 44th anniversary to you and your beautiful wife, La Familia Aguilar.
44.
Thank you guys for tuning in. And also, before I forget, I met a guy at the Tejano Explosion last Thursday night, all the way from Iowa. They brought a whole crew of people from Iowa to come check out the first weekend of Fiesta and came to support Tejano music. And, you know, with that being said, I want to give a big saludos to my good friend that I got to meet, Mr. Ruben Valenzuela, and his beautiful wife, Jessica, or his fiance. My bad. But Jessica, he twisted my arm to say your name because he said it was going to give him some what do you call it? So there you go, some points, some brownie points. So un saludos to everybody that watches from Iowa. Thank you guys for tuning in every week. We greatly appreciate it. Cameraman,
Save it to me, bro.
we're trying to get the bartender in
It's
here.
okay, man. Cameraman, put the camera on.
Yeah, hey, there you go. That'll work.
Dale,
That'll
órale.
work right there.
All right.
We need more.
It's gonna pop. Cantinero.
So somebody was asking if they could get the drumsticks when they go to. I got the here. Here's
What am
another
I,
one.
chopped liver?
It's coming right there. You're not chopped liver. Ahí viene.
Oh, también frías.
Hey, I want to give a saludos to everybody who hooks me up with koozies. This one's the legend himself, Mr. JDA, Jaime Dianda.
Eso.
We got David Ligarza, Los Musicales. We got, y no te dieron koozie, Frank. No memorial band, nada.
No, está mío.
Mira, usa la
Y
mía.
este-
Usa la
un
mía.
saco, güey.
Usa la mía. Ah, no uses la mía, porque yo quiero usar la. Si quieren donar dinero.
Oh, shit, man. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're joining us late, this is Bumpers Wacky Wednesday live from the studio here in San Antonio, Texas, with my good friends Lucky Joe and Mr. Frank Salazar from Salazar Promotions in Victoria, Texas, who puts on every single year the Memorial Weekend Bash for the last 13 years. This year is going to be no different. It's going to be a good time. One thing that we didn't talk about, Eddie, if you can get it up for me, you brought up Jim Luna. Right, Jim Luna's a good friend of both of me and Frank's. He's a good friend of Lucky's here.
Good friend of mine.
Jim Luna's been doing a lot of stuff for many years. This Saturday, ladies and gentlemen, Pearland, Texas, right? 3449 Pearland Parkway in Pearland, Independence Park. Grupo La Mafia. Mafia Mania with David Lee Garza, Los Musicales, Marcos Orozco, Mike Gonzalez and the Iconics, and our good friends. Oh, God, I'm having a brain fart, Eddie. Help me out here. There's somebody else that's playing that's not on the thing, that's not on the poster there. It'll come to me in a minute. Anyway, I'm hosting it. So if you're in Houston, Texas, you're in Victoria, you're in, what's all that, Port Lavaca, Missouri City, Edna, Rosenberg. Watch out, G-Man. He says, what's up?
What's up, G?
What's up? Ladies and gentlemen, I hope to see everybody this Saturday, Independence Park, Mafia Mania. It's going to be an absolutely amazing time. I can't wait to meet everybody out there. I hope you guys come out and say hello. If you love La Mafia, you love Tejano music, man. Pearland, Texas is the place to be this Saturday. VIP is completely sold out. The VIP, between the VIP and the general admission, that's sold out. So all that's left is general admission. Make sure you guys come out and say what's up. They just came across un saludos to my good friends, the 1000s, TikTok DJs, my good friend DJ Sip. All these guys, they have amazing TikTok DJs in the Houston, Texas area, bro.
Yeah.
And you know what? You said it earlier, TikTok, or Frank said it earlier about the TikTokers and people spreading the love. Look, you do this, and I personally seen this with you. Mm-hmm. You scroll through social media, and if somebody's supporting La Onda, you always stop by and say, yo, what's up? How you guys doing?
Yeah. You know, it's even from the one, because I've seen some that have like 5 viewers, 2 viewers, and I'll go on there and they'll be like, what the heck? Hey, big shout out to Lucky Joe. I think that everybody deserves that, little stop by and say, hey, what's up? Yeah, you're an artist. Yeah, I'm an artist. Yeah, whatever. But at the end of the day, man, if I'm there scrolling through Facebook and I see somebody that has, our music on, I'm going to stop by and I'm going to say hello and I'm going to be like, hey, what's up? Hey, saluditos. Thank you for playing my music. And then, move on, man. I think, everybody, man, it goes back to unity. Everybody that's trying to keep La Onda alive, respect. Everybody deserves that respect, man.
No, for sure. And I do that. I do the same thing, dude. I always stop by and I don't look at, like a lot of people look at views, bro, and I don't. If there's a girl spinning Tejano music and she has 3 people watching, those are 3 important people right there. I'll stop. Hey, and you know what? You make their day, dude. An artist stops to say to that DJ who's giving, they could be doing 100 different things, but they're playing your music and there's 3 other people watching. What does it hurt? What does it hurt you to stop to say hello or what's up or thank you? Dude, you don't understand what you do for those people.
And you don't know what that person, the future for that person is going to be. That person could be the next biggest thing for Tejano music, and you just gave that person respect.
Yeah.
And that's what comes back. It's all about respect coming back around.
Yes, sir.
You never know what that person is going to be here in the next 6 months. I'm pretty sure the first time you came out, you didn't have that many followers.
No, not at all. And you know what's weird, Frank, is it felt good, dude. I went out Sunday night. I went to go see Elida underneath the bridge for Fiesta, and I saw like 3 of my T-shirts. And I thought that was cool. I was like, oh, shit.
Oh, I brought you a T-shirt. You are doing a big difference, bro. You don't know.
I brought him a T-shirt.
I don't think you even realize how much you are doing for Tejano music right now.
Well, Frank, I'm in my house. I love Tejano music. Lucky Joe's here. There's not 10,000 people out here. You know what I mean?
You know what? We're here with you, bro. That's we unite to bring the fans something that they want to see, man. They tune in every Wednesday to your show because they want to see who's next. They want to see what you have to talk about. And you're keeping La Onda alive, man. And that's something that's so special.
And you are doing there's going to be a lot of people mimicking you in the future. There's going to be a lot of more bumpers, a lot of more, ¿cómo se llama Rock and Roll James, a lot of Julisas, there's a lot of people doing stuff out of their, they're just make a little room and they're promoting.
Yeah.
They're actually promoting people. They're taking their time, not making any money. They're just doing it out of the
love of the music.
Heart. And that's what's going to keep it. That's the love for Tejano music. And it showed for this guy, man. The love, there's a lot of love out there. We just got to be out there and respect each other, help each other, and you know what? It all comes back to us.
No, you're absolutely right, Frank. Rene, how many years you been playing music, brother?
Ooh,
Look, you're one of those guys.
No, it reminds me of a joke.
Hey, does that happen at the radio station? They ask you a question y este vato comienza a hablar.
I'm real ADD like that, man. It reminded me of a joke, but I'll tell you the joke later. All right, go ahead and answer it. Go ahead.
I've been playing since I was 15 years old.
15.
I was in middle school.
And you're born and raised in the Valley también too, Renee?
Well, no. I was born in Prosser, Washington.
Where?
Prosser, Washington.
Yeah, es de Washington este vato.
A la madre, for real.
Yeah.
You know what's funny, dude, is you say Washington. The first time I talked to Mario Marichalar to be on the show, and I had him years ago on the show, right? Come on, like I've been doing this forever. Like 3 years ago, he was one of. Matter of fact, he was the first big artist that gave me a chance to sit down and talk with me. And when I first talked to him, I said, "Hey, Mario, yo me llamo Bumper Gomez. Tengo un show y quiero saber si." And he knew I was struggling a little bit in Spanish, right? He goes, "Hey, bro, I can speak English." I said, "Oh, no, I didn't know. I didn't know, bro, that he spoke English because he's from Washington."
Mario Marichalar, it used to be Ramon Ayala's
lead vocalist. 28 years.
Yeah. 20 years. The longest lasting first voice for Ramon Ayala.
Yeah, but he's from Washington. He's from Washington State. He goes, "Bro, I went to school here." I'm like, "Oh, okay, bro. Shit, I thought I was going to, you know what I mean?"
Quería saber
Yo sabo.
It was a no salvo. It was a no salvo moment. But I mean, he made you feel so comfortable, bro. He's cool. Just you brought up Washington State. That's the first thing that popped to my head. But there's a lot of people. There's a lot of musicians that come from Washington State, bro.
You know, Rene was actually my first bajo player when I was decided to do this. I was 15. He had to ask my dad for permission for me to join the band. Yeah. When I was 15 years old, man. Yeah, and my dad le dijo, "No, bro, ponle carnal." We jammed out. He would go to my house and we'd jam out in the front porch. Pero ya cuando eran como las 10, my dad come out and say, "Hey, bro, time to go home."
Ponle.
And he'd leave.
Hey, wait, so y'all really have been personal friends for a long time?
Oh,
bro.
a long time, bro.
Man.
Over 30 years, man. Wait, is it 30 years? Yeah, I was 15. I'm 45. No, 15 years or what? No,
You're 45? I thought you were like 50.
30 years. ¿Eh? Déjame que me pinto la barba, bro.
Oh,
mira.
shit. Well,
Pero mira.
Look, I want to tell. Hey, don't make me do it.
Do it.
A ver, do it. A ver. I only got 3.
Ay, juez. Che, Silver Fox.
Chao.
Te pareces a Pepe Le Pew.
No, man.
El pinche Blue Healer.
Hey, wait a minute. Frank, you can't go to the bathroom in a minute. Wow.
Hey,
He's
so
only the second guy to do that.
While he goes to the bathroom, while everything was going on, man, with the van and, raising money for whatever, I had people that started saying, "You know what? We support Lucky and we're going to be Team Lucky Joe." A&R Printing out of Houston, Texas, they said, "You know what, man? We're going to donate 100 shirts to your cause. And the proceeds that we raise out of these 100 shirts are going to go toward your bus/van fund." So they made these Team Lucky Joe shirts. And I just want to give a big shout out to A&R Printing from Houston. Thank you so much for all the love and all your supports. Go get your shirts at A&R Printing. They do such a great job. They do shirts for a lot of different artists here in La Onda. And we want to give this gift to you, man, because I know that you're Team Lucky Joe, bro.
No, for sure, man. This is awesome.
We didn't have petite, so
extra small will work, bro.
Yes, so it'll work, right?
Extra small will work. Now, look, and before you guys play another song, I want to really talk about that. Look, and me and you had many conversations on the phone, which I'm sure you had many conversations with people while all this was going on. And you know, I remember our first conversation. Is it okay if I talk about our first conversation? When it started?
Sure, man.
So Luck called, and I was like, look, this is cool. And I could hear in his voice, que estaba agüitado. He was like, nah, bro, like people are fucking ugly, dude. Like they're, and I believe that you were taking in all the negativity and you were forgetting about all the people that were being positive for you at the first day or so of this going right. And it got, and dude, and here's the thing. Did it hurt more that it was people in the industry than the fans, or what, personally, what bothered you more? They both hurt.
Mira, I'll be very honest. What hurt me the most, bro, was the fact that all my life in this onda, in this industry, my one purpose has always been to please, to entertain, to fulfill, to make somebody feel good, whether it is when they go to my show or when they meet me. I want a good impression. You know, that's my main thing all the time, bro. And then when this happened, and then, you know, everybody's, you know, negativity came out. A lot of, not everybody, I shouldn't say everybody, a lot of negative comments started coming out. Okay, fine. I was like, cool. I'm not going to please everyone. But then it started getting personal. You know, they started getting into my personal life and using my relationship, my family. I don't show you guys the inboxes because if I show you, you'll freak out. You'll freak out of the backlash that I got, the threats that I got. Threats, bro, actual threats. I can't wait to see you in person so I could tell you to your face that you're a disgrace to Tejano music. I can't wait to see you, to tell you to your face. Confrontational, bro. And I'm not scared. I just said, man, me duele el corazón, bro. Más que nada, my heart just started hurting, bro. That's why when you called me, I was in my feels, bro. And we spoke, and I was in my feels because my one sole purpose, I think, that God gave me in this world is to entertain and to make people happy. And when I see somebody that's disgustado conmigo, me duele, bro. Me duele el corazón, bro. It hurts me, bro, because I want to be that guy that you're like, man, that's a cool guy, man. Man, I had a great time at his show. I mean, he made me feel so good. And to receive the negativity, pues it hurts my heart, bro. But then, you know, after speaking to you and after speaking to a lot of different people, I started ignoring that because you're right. The good outweighed the bad by far, man, by far. And you're talking about people that defended me, bro. They would see a comment, boom, they would jump. I didn't even need to address anybody, bro. They'd jump on that, and then after a while, that person would delete their comment. They'd be like, "Oh, I gotta step away from this crap," you know. And that made me feel good, man, because the same people that supported me were also defending me, and now we're here, man. Y sabes que, I still have people that are inboxing me and they're still saying and talking crap or commenting. But guess what? There's nothing you can do anymore. It's over.
The Sprinter Man is bad, baby.
We reached our goal. I even went on live and I said, yeah, stop. I said, stop. We're there. If I was a mamon or if I was anything else, I would have been like, no, pues todavía no llegamos, carnal. No,
$23.99.
$24.99. Te quedé como 2 hours. No me ha mandado nada, carnal. I don't know what. I could have done that. I could have, but I said, hey, man, yeah, it's good. We're good. It's over. I was glad, carnal.
That it was over.
I was glad it was over, carnal. I was like, man, we reached it. Let's go. Let's do this. And I have a video. That I'm going to be putting out of me actually going to the agencia, bro, and going through the whole process and signing the paperwork and giving the down payment and everything, bro. It's there, and I'm gonna post it for everybody to see, man. Pa que miren everything. I'm as black and white as can be, bro. You know, I posted every single time that it would go up. I posted every single time. Boom, 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 boom. I never kept anybody in the dark. And it's real funny, man. But that video that we're gonna post later, te lo voy a mandar, bro, para que lo mires. So I'm there, right? And let me just give you a little sneak peek. I'm there, carnal, and I'm with my cart. All right, Lucky, ya está todo signed. Let's go. You know, you ready to give the down payment? Pinche down payment, chingón, güey. You know. Y metí la card. All right, Bacon's he's recording me así con madre. And I'm like, all right, enter pin. And órale. Yeah, we're going to get it. And I look at the camera. Yeah. And then it says denied. And I'm like, hey, I told Bacon, look at decline, I said, cut the video, man. I said, it got declined. And the guy's like, yeah, you're going to have to call your bank. So I didn't know with such a big big amount, right, you have to let your bank know, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
¿Sabes qué? So we had to go get a cashier's check, and I, you know, we recorded everything, and I recorded coming back. Okay, guys, here's the check. We're gonna do this, and we got it, man.
That's awesome, man.
So all that negativity that's still around, I just don't understand it, man.
My thing, the only thing that upset me is like, who the hell are you to tell me where I could spend my money? You know what I mean? Like who are you to tell me where I could donate? And I promise you, they're gonna play. They're gonna play. I promise you. This is the last comment that I'm gonna give about the whole thing. The funniest conversation I had with Lucky a few days after was like, Mom. He's like, bro, you want to know what the funniest thing was? Because I told him, hey, so what was this? What it was? I said, look, I said, what was the most common? Was it $5, $2, $1? And he's like, Mom, you don't even want to fucking know, bro. They would send me $1.69, $1.49, $1.39, $1.87. And I said, look, what was that's when you use everything on your Cash App. And you send somebody $5, you te queda $1, whatever. They're like, yeah, fuck it, I just give them what's left in my Cash App.
So people would ask, why is it at 69 cents? Like, if you're asking for $1, why do you have cents? They would ask me, you know, and some people would even say, man, I'm going to send you 173 to round it off. We want to see just the round number.
Oh, you know? Shit, man. Ladies and gentlemen, they're going to play another song, but also coming up next Sunday, 5 de Mayo, Lucky Joe's going to be in the San Antonio, Texas area. He's going to be there with our good friends Carlos and Rose at Tequila's Bar right here in San Antonio. Was it Fredericksburg? It's Fredericksburg, right? No, it's not. Bandera, right? Bandera, yeah, it's off of Bandera. Tequilas, you gonna be there next Sunday?
I think so. Is that what the flyer says?
Lucky, it seems to me you just show up when they tell you to go, right?
You know, actually, we have a calendar. Well, I have a calendar, and a big shout out to my management team, man. You know what? They took over the books here recently, and they've been doing such a great job. I don't know if they're watching, but a big shout out to management team, to JTE Entertainment, para Yvette working so hard, Kenya, Ray, and all the staff over there at JTE, man. They've been doing such a great job with all the bookings. And I'm on this calendar where I just get a notification, bing, and I look, and it says... No, it says San Antonio, May 12th, 8:30, load in 4, load out 6, you sound check. Like, they're really good about giving me my itinerary, man. Yeah.
Renee,
but I never check it.
Is Lucky good about giving the band their itinerary?
Eso sí, carnal.
Hey, let him answer, fool. Hey, or is it, hey, we're leaving tomorrow? You're like, what do you mean? Yeah, we're going to West Texas.
I think there's something wrong with the soundboard.
Hey, use it. Hell yeah. What are you going to play for us, look?
Okay, they play, I don't know. What do you want to hear, man? What do you want to hear?
Whatever you want to.
Anybody in the audience? We got 50 people here, guys. I don't know if y'all know. We had a line. Bumper had a charge to come in. Yeah, man. And people outside. We have a TV outside broadcasting the Inside Show. So thank you for coming out, guys.
From the Principe album.
From the Principe album. Oh my goodness, man! I don't even remember what I recorded on that album.
Principe was.
How about? Is it that one? Is that Me dijiste El Triunfador? Is that the Triunfador album or the Principe album?
Yes.
Oh man. Okay, well, look it up, Bacon. Look up what did we do?
Call him on the spot.
What did we do on the Principe album? I don't really remember. What was the single? Do you know?
Okay, we got. Hey, I'm just gonna look down.
What is it?
El Palomito.
What, we just did that.
Oh,
one.
you did? Yeah, he just joined late. My bad, Oscar.
Huh? Mi Casa
Double O.
Nueva. Is it there? Hello? Una tequila shot. Te escribí una carta y no me contestaste. Voy a buscarte y ya cambiaste dirección. Como tengo unas cosas que reclamarte, me obligaste a que te cante esta canción. Dejé mi casa por seguir feliz contigo y me pagaste como algunas pagan mal. Por tu culpa estoy viviendo un día ahora vivo y a esta vida no me puedo acostumbrar. Cerca de las botellas, especialmente cuando me acuerdo de ti. Si amanece no se miran las estrellas y oscurece y nunca brillan para mí. Una radiola y dos amigas me acompañan. Mi casa nueva muy distinta a las demás. Tiene un letrero de color en la vidriera y una cualquiera es la que ocupa tu lugar. Wacky Wednesday. Hey. Pa' que no te cuenten. That's a good one too. How does that one go? You want to do Jesse's part? Pa' que no te cuente. No. Let's take this shot first.
Yeah,
you and me.
Let's do it.
Frank.
Frank Talis. My son had brought more, pero I don't know what he did with the. Grab him real quick.
What did
grab
he
him
bring?
real quick. He brought some more shot glasses.
Un saludo para toda la gente que nos acompaña desde Wisconsin.
No, dale, keep going.
No, if you guys have any shout outs, put them on the screen.
Dude, you have awesome people. Are like, I wasn't gonna drink tonight. I don't know what's going on. Like, it's
awesome.
look, you make people drink, wait, on a
Tumba
Wednesday night.
falsa.
We have a lot of people from Victoria tonight. Victoria,
A lot of
Texas.
people from Victoria, seguro que sí, también para toda la gente de aquí de San Antonio. Thank you so much for, you know, all the love and all the support that you guys have given me throughout this whole, you know, endeavor that we've been doing. ¿Sabes qué? Que es algo que realmente it caught us all by surprise, and we just are so grateful for everything, man. We got some people saying Team Lucky Joe, Efren Solis también from Conroe, Texas. Saluditos para toda la familia Rosada del mismo lugar. Muchas gracias.
Rupert, Idaho. God damn. Bay City, Michigan. Pass it down. Lick it and pass it down. Lick it and pass it.
Toda la familia Rosada del mismo lugar. Muchas gracias. Ahí les va la polka, el talco. Bueno, para arriba.
Para arriba, para abajo, para el centro. Not yet, para adentro.
Salud.
He already did it. Frank likes it, dude. Hey, look, pero no. Hey, bro. Honestly, this is for you guys, bro. I wish Lucky Joe nothing but success, bro. Continue being the humble person you are. Like it's amazing, bro, to see your fans support you the way they supported you. And I think the people that maybe the people from the industry that inside were hating, you're just mad because you didn't think about it first. That's what I think. Second, like we shouldn't be. No. Deja, it's good. Like, second of all, bro, people love you. And the reason people love you, look, is because you're raza, way. You're us. You're not trying to be somebody you're not. You're not up there putting on a fake person, right? The person you are on stage is the same person you are off stage. You know what I'm saying? Ever since that I met you and we carry conversations, bro. I feel like I've known you my whole life.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? You've never made me feel like, hey, pues I don't know who you are, bro. Like, you know, we go into some deep conversations, and you know what? To our friendship, bro. I appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
Salud.
Salud para todos ustedes.
Oh, man. Shout out to Lubbock. Let's see. The LBK Raiders. Shout out to Lubbock. Great music, Lucky. Where's Sue? Hey, that vato has a mean mustache. LBK Raider. Hey, can you put him on? He's from YouTube, dude. You see him, Eddie, or no? Maybe it was a while back. If you get it, put it on there. He's got a mean mustache. I like to show off his mustache. Bumper has a buzz. No, you know what, guys? That's just the way I am. I really don't have a...
Bumper has a bus? You have a bus? Why didn't you tell me you had a bus?
I could have just borrowed
You could just borrowed it from you.
And before you play another one, I want to give a special shout out to a good friend of mine, Karina from Eagle Pass, Texas. She's the one that actually brought me my first bottle of Quita Penas, and we've been drinking it every single week, and it's just spreading like wildfire. So, Cari, thank you, and thank you for what you do. She's a teacher.
Sorry, I just burped todas las fajitas de earlier, bro. I'm sorry, carnal. I'm sorry. Huelió a puro garlic.
Hey, Eddie, we have to change out all the fucking mic filters.
Neta que sí, bro. You better. Van a andar los ratones aquí al rato.
Oh,
you know,
shit.
This next song I'm gonna do is actually a composition of mine.
Oh, you know?
I didn't write it because I created it. Esta canción es una polka, se llama Tapi Tapi, all right? It's called Tapi Tapi because of the way it sounds. It goes like this. Tapi 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 Tapi.
Damn, boy.
Thank you. It's an original, man. No me la van a robar. Ya está copyright.
Speaking of robar, speaking of copyright, Luck, you've been lucky, dude. You've been with the same record label for a long time, dude. And
Man,
not a lot of people can say that nowadays, bro.
I'm so glad you brought that up because that was something that I wanted to talk about. You know, our record label, Freddie Records, has stood by us for such a long time. I think my contract was over like last year or something. I don't know yet. I need to look into that. But they've never brought it up. We've always, you know, somos de palabra, and they've always given me the artistic freedom that I've wanted. They've given me great advice. They're actually the ones who said, you know what, stop what you're doing and try to do this Norteño project. And that whole Norteño project just really changed a lot of my work. You know, that album has given me so much work, brother. Hasta ahorita, even Tejanos, they're like, man, you know, esas canciones de Cadetes, de Carlos, de Relámpagos, me recuerdan of my parents. They remind me of my parents when we used to turn on the Pit and I was little, and that's what my dad used to listen to. So Freddie Records has given me that opportunity to have this artistic freedom. And, you know, when we went through this whole thing, this whole crowdfunding thing, I got a call, man. I got a call from the label because people started wanting to drag my label into this, through the mud. And I want to be very specific with this. And I want to choose my words wisely. The record label has nothing to do with an artist's personal business transportation, you know, vehicle. They have nothing to do with anything having to do with the business Lucky Joe or Jay Perez or whoever it is. The label has their own certain criteria of obligations that they have under contract, and it doesn't include purchasing transportation for the artist. You know what I mean? And a lot of people were saying, well, if you were that good, the label would, you know, well, what kind of label do you have? They'd buy you a bus. You know, y es que la gente, carnal, no los culpo por esos comentarios. Para nada. I don't blame them. Porque no están educados en lo que es un contrato de una compañía y un artista. They don't know what the contracts entail. They don't know what my contract entails. So I don't blame their uneducated comments, for lack of a better word. You know, I want to be nice. Hasta ahorita, I still want to be nice. Their uneducated comments, no saben. So I don't blame them. But just to clarify things, Freddie Records have been super supportive of me. And I got a call, and they're like, chinga, look, what'd you get yourself into, man? You know, And I said, Freddie, you know what? I said, we're going to be all right, man. I said, we're going to be all right. Dios es muy grande y Dios sabe, Dios nos va a ayudar. He says, mijo, vamos a ver. And these were Freddie's exact words. He said, if anybody's able to pull this off, it's going to be you. Let's see what happens. Saz, bro. We did it. I sent Freddie the screenshot when we reached, and he says, wow, I can't believe you pulled it off. I said, no, Freddie. I said, I didn't pull it off. They did. Y'all did. Y'all pulled it off. Y'all did this, not me, man. You know, the support that I received from the fans is just incredible, man. The proof is in the pudding. I don't even you seen, I mean, I don't know, man. Did you see the live that I posted of the Sprinter?
Lucky.
Blessing, bro.
I'm sorry about what I'm about to say. I got to talk to Lucky because I would call him. ¿Cómo estás? Every day.
Así como tú.
Hey, ¿cómo estás? Hey, and when I would see all the messages and everything and all the comments, I would call him. Hey, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo va? I got to hear him in the worst. A broken man. and I told him, no. Don't even look at that. Look at not the haters. Look at the people that are
positivity.
loving you.
Yeah.
I promise you, you just let it ride. Let it ride 2 more days. And that was 2 days before
It happened.
It happened. And when I call him, I didn't even see the post or nothing. I call him, no miraste, güey. Ya puse que I had to tell him to stop. Stop. No more. They went over. It was over 27.
Yeah.
And I had to tell him to stop. But
Yeah.
I got to hear him. I'm sorry about I got to hear him cry.
You know,
About
and it's
all
not,
the hate.
and it's not to for you guys to feel sorry for me at all, man. It's not for pity. It's not for pity at all. It's just the reality of things. You know, Frank, you're close personal friends of mine, and you guys know the other side. You know, and it's cool that you're talking about it. Yo no me agüito, yo no me ofendo para nada, porque soy humano. Hey, me voy a sentir mal, me voy a sentir, triste cuando te dicen cosas así, bro, y cuando la gente responde en una manera que es negativa. It's a negative way, and like I said before, I'm not that guy, man. I want to be the guy that makes you feel happy, that makes you feel good about yourself. And when we received that, Frank was there, you know, and thank you, compadre. He was a support system. He would call me, hey, güey, ¿cuánto vamos, carnal? ¿Cuánto vamos ya, carnal? Ya mero llega solo porque you're all over the internet. I'm tired of seeing your face on Facebook. You know, but guess what, man? Not only Frank and you, but when I started getting phone calls from Roberto Pulido, from David Lee, David sent in his donation, man.
Yep.
David Lee Garza, bro, sent me some money, you know, and then Jaime de Anda, Conjunto Romo también, Grupo Negami. Honestly, Grupo Negami, that's what he has on his. Grupo Negami sent me something. When I started getting those calls from people in the industry and that were being supportive, the Palominos allowed my Cash App on their stage when they played in I'm serious, bro. When they played in Robstown, of all places, at the location, at their break, they put in the screens, they put my Cash App. And the DJ said, hey, you guys know what's going on with Lucky, que esto, que el otro. Make sure,
That's love right
show
there,
your
bro.
support. So when that started happening, I was like, all right, I feel better, man. I feel good.
Unity.
Unity,
and,
bro.
and you know what, Luck? And I'm one of them. Frank's one of them. But to the fans, bro, you guys made it happen for this guy.
Yeah, and I want to thank
goes,
him, man.
It goes to show you guys when you're united and you back up something and we all feel the same way about something, the things that we can do, man. It's freaking amazing, brother.
It's out of this world, bro. You know, and to come across some comments that were like, well, okay, why doesn't he donate 3 hours of music to so and so's quinceañera, right? I'll donate $1 worth. I mean, no es por nada, pero you see, because people saw this as the final amount. Y a eso se basaron. But I didn't ask you for 25 G's. I didn't ask you for 25 G's. I asked you for $1. You know, and it was kind of like hey man, I have 40,000 followers. If 25,000 followers were to send me $1, I could possibly buy this. Laugh out loud. Hey, boom, they started sending me, you know, and it went from there, bro, you know.
People got serious. There was some serious videos like, yo, guys, we got to help out Lucky. He's in dire need. I think he has an air pulling the trailer by foot. Like, he needs a bus. Hey, Joe here. If you guys see all the way to my left, your guys is right. We have Frank Salazar here from Victoria, Texas, Salazar Promotions, and he has given me 2 VIP Platinum 3-day weekend pass for the people watching, right? And I haven't come up with the question yet. Before we end the show, I'm going to come up with the question. Frank, what is the Platinum VIP include?
All access to the whole event, VIP access. Which is in the VIP, there's free beer and between 7 and 9 chairs, the bar, restrooms. It's just a better area.
Okay.
It's for 3 days. But those two will hold they're gonna be your guest of honor. They're gonna be coming and take pictures with
Lucky Joe.
With Lucky Joe, and also también and on Saturday con Jesse Turner, you know, and Grupo Signo.
Who's that?
Who's that? I don't know, man. It's a guy that just...
So here's the problem we're gonna have tonight, right? We have 2 platforms that we're live on. We're live on YouTube. Un saludo to everybody watching on YouTube. We got a lot of people watching on YouTube, and we got a lot of people watching on Facebook.
Como cuánto,
Pues we'll figure it out at the end
Como
of the day.
unos 200.
Ay, por ahí.
If each of you can send me $1.
You need a new stereo.
A new stereo. We'll get the new furniture.
Stop giving me beer, bro. Yeah.
We'll give you the new furniture.
No. Sorry.
I want to give a big happy birthday to a good friend of ours from the Intocable camp, Mr. Noe Caldera. He's turning. What is he, Eddie? Ay, por ahí, you know what I mean? What's up, Noe? They're watching. They're actually waiting. They're waiting to see if we'll go.
Noe, production manager.
Where are they at? Twin Peaks over there by North Star Mall. You know Noe?
Hell yeah. He's the head of production.
Qué linda está la mañana en que vengo a saludarte, Noe. Venimos todos con gusto y placer a felicitarte. El día en que usted nació, nacieron todas las flores. Y en la pilar del bautismo cantaron los ruiseñores. Ya viene amaneciendo y a la luz del día nos dio. Everybody, levántate de mañana, mira que ya amaneció.
Un saludo to our good friend Noe from the Grupo Intocable camp. He watches all the time. He actually showed up to my 4th year anniversary, man. It meant a lot to me. Did you get to watch that show?
I wasn't invited, but I watched it.
Bacon, you made him say that, right?
I heard about it.
You heard about it?
I scrolled and I stopped by, said hi, and then I scrolled.
Mike's on your picture or something.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. You know, it's amazing to be around these guys and to see really they are truly humble individuals, man. They're truly very humble individuals. The raza, just like us. You know, just because they walk on the stage and they play music and they entertain us. Lucky said it earlier. It's a job. The way we get up and we put on our tie, if someone's, I don't wear a tie, but the ones that wear a tie and right and put on their work shoes and go to work every day, this is what they do. When they get up on that stage and they get up in front of you and they sing their hearts out for you, that's their job. That's what they do, man. Look, it's awesome, bro. Honestly, like I keep burping those fucking fajitas. I can smell them, dude.
Bro, I'm so sorry, bro.
The garlic.
You know, somebody told me once, the day that you start loving what you do, it stops becoming a job. You know, that is very true because I love what I do. So I don't look at it as a job, but it is. It is a job. This is what we do to provide for our families. This is what we do to survive. This is what we do to live, man. There's the same way you go, you know, and work at your job. It's the same thing for us, you know. And I mean, I love it, man. I love doing what I do, and the support that we've been getting throughout the years is just amazing, bro.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Before I forget, un big happy birthday to my primo, Big Dan from Beeville, Texas, Dan Gonzalez. Thank you for tuning in, Dan. I appreciate it. I saw your comment there. To everybody, man, from my hometown in Beeville, Texas, I got to go out there and hang out with Lucky. He played there in Beeville with our good friend Vicente, the Chickasaw nightclub. Yeah. But no, man, to everybody watching, I greatly appreciate it. I'm going to ask you guys to do one thing. All these posters that we showed you, all these events that are happening here in San Antonio, they're happening in Victoria, happening in Houston, in the Pearland area, all these Tejano events, they're for you guys, right? The only way they can continue to do these things is if you guys come out there and show support and love for the music, right? This is what it's about. This is the Cinco de Mayo one, the Cinco de Mayo one right here. Palominos, Sólido. Look, why are you moving so full? Oh, the shot glasses are on there. My bad. My bad. But, guys, this is what it's about right here. Come out there, support. You heard Frank. There's going to be plenty of vendors out there, plenty of beer, plenty of food. You guys can leave and come back. It's going to be a good time, man. So we hope to see everybody out there in the Memorial Weekend Bash. Yes, Mr. Lucky Joe will be out there. We'll be out there to support him. Look, if somebody still wants to give you some cash app.
No, don't. Don't.
No more?
No, don't.
Ya llegó el tax lady, ya te dijo,
No, mira,
taxes.
carnal. Look, I'm gonna be honest, and I say that a lot because I am honest. Mira, todo esto fue por una meta, ¿verdad? Y ya llegamos a esa meta. That goal has been reached, so no hay necesidad. Ya no hay necesidad que manden más, no hay necesidad que, live. I had a show live. I had a show last week, Friday. And some dude came up to me and said, "Hey man, here," he handed me $100. He says, "Here, this is for your diesel, your first fuel up." Yeah, man. Revolcada. I want to give a big shout out to my sponsor, Revolcada Accounting. Thank you so much for the first fuel tank. But stuff like that. And I told him, no. He says, "No, then." And he put it in my pocket. Everything's appreciated. But as far as, to send in for the van or whatever, we already got it. So you guys, you don't have to send in anything else. You don't have to send in anything here. Please stop sending.
All zoomed in.
Don't do it no more. No, for reals. We already got there, guys.
Hey, can I ask a question?
I love you all very, very much. We already got there. Please don't send no more.
Can I ask one question? Because it hasn't been talked about. Because everybody got all the whole what he did and okay, and that. But you haven't talked about what you've done. You're doing back to everybody that donated, and even for the people that didn't even donate.
Yeah, you're right.
Talk about that.
I'm gonna get together with some people from the Valley. I'm gonna get together with Frank también, and what we're gonna be doing is that we're gonna be hosting free concerts for the people who donated to the cause, and for the people who didn't donate, we welcome you with open arms. We want you to be a part of our show.
But they gotta pay.
No.
No, they gotta pay, look.
For something.
No, man.
You gotta say sorry.
Sorry.
At least.
I'm gonna do it June 22nd. This is the very first one we're gonna do. June 22nd, we're doing it in the Valley, and I told you about it. And I want you to be there. I want Frank to be there, por favor. We're doing it at Silverado's nightclub in the Valley in La Feria, Texas. And what we're doing is we're hosting a free event, completely free to the public, and we're gonna put the Sprinter in the front door. So as you coming into the club, you get to see what you guys were a part of, and even if you weren't a part of it, come on in, and I want you to enjoy the show, and I want you to have a good time, and just live life, man. Ahorita estamos viviendo en un mundo muy difícil. Nuestras vidas son muy cortas para vivir con tanto negativo, hermanos. Tenemos que unirnos, man, and just live life. I got to the point in my life already, bro, where I'm at cruise control. I'm putting cruise control in my life and just coasting it the rest of the way, man. I've done the big concerts, the small concerts. I've done everything that I need to do in my career. In my eyes, I've done it already, bro. So what I'm doing now is I'm coasting it, man. I'm just coasting it, and I want you guys to enjoy it with me. So in my appreciation to what you guys did for me, we're having a customer appreciation free concert, and it's called Hoy por mí, mañana por ti. That's what it's called.
There you go.
Hoy
Right
por
there.
mí, mañana por ti.
That's awesome, bro.
The first one
That's
is
awesome.
the first one is in the Valley. Then we're gonna do one in Victoria. We're gonna do one in San Antonio, and so on and so forth. And everybody's welcome, even if you didn't donate. How am I
awesome,
gonna
man.
know?
No,
Pásale, carnal,
No, you
pásale.
do. You just print out your Cash App thing and show me your handle. If your handle doesn't match, you gotta you gotta pay. You gotta pay. Check it out. For the VIP, right? Instead of doing something right now, and this is to help the show grow, right? You're gonna be my guest. You're gonna hang out with us for 3 days. VIP platinum package. You're gonna get to hang out. You're gonna be able to hang out, take pictures with your favorite artists, and be backstage. You get to meet Mr. Frank Salazar himself. You get you a couple of beers for a couple of hours every day, right? It's gonna be a good time. You got to do 2 things for the people who share tonight's show only. You have to share it, whether you share it from YouTube or whether you share it on Facebook. I'm gonna put all those names in a drawing, and I'm gonna pick a thing. But not only do you have to do that, you have to follow, because I can't accept any more friend requests, right? I'm trying to be cool like Lucky Joe and get the check mark by Bumper Gomez.
I have to pay for it.
Oh, chinga madre.
What?
For real?
Yes.
I thought once you got to 10,000 te lo dan.
No, hombre, te hace un waiting list bien chingón, güey. Luego todos los stars, they get it before you get it. You have to wait.
I'm not gonna wait.
No,
I'm gonna need you. I got you guys' help. So look, 2 things. Share tonight's show, whether for you share it from Facebook or YouTube, and follow Bumper Gomez on Facebook. Don't send me a friend request. Just hit follow. And the reason I say that is because that's where I post 90% of the Tejano content. Where I'm out and about. That's where you'll find where we're doing, where we're going, where the Tejano events are going. Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. I want you to follow that page too, but that is strictly for our show. Right? We promote the show on there and we do the shows on there. But if you want to just follow myself and what we're doing in Tejano Music, follow Bumper Gomez on Facebook. I would greatly appreciate it. So if you follow Bumper Gomez and you're a follower, I can verify that you're a follower and you share tonight's show. We're going to put it up before it happens. We're going to give you guys a chance to win a pair of VIP platinum tickets to the freaking Memorial Day Bash with all these great artists.
Let me see that.
Hell no. So
Hey, I want to give a big shout out really quick.
Dale.
I want to give a big shout out to my wife, Devin Banda, that's watching. Thank you, love, for putting up with everything, because she received a lot of backlash too from what we did, and she kept it. She held it down, man. She was strong. And for those of you who know her personally, like my compadre over here, know that she's very strong spoken, and she likes to,
It took a lot for her to hold.
It took a lot for her to hold back, and I want to thank her publicly for respecting the fact that sometimes you have to turn the other cheek, man. Sometimes that's what these people are looking for.
You got to be the bigger person.
They're looking for a reaction, and you give them that reaction, and they win, man. So a big shout out to my wife, Devin. I love you, baby. I'm gonna be home tonight.
Well, now that you have her, now that you have her attention, Devin, I'm asking live on my show. I need to have Devin as a guest on my show.
You gotta talk to me, carnal. It's on 450.
Cash out.
Well, we can settle.
We can settle right now.
For $20.
No, man. To everybody who tuned in tonight, thank you guys so much. Frank, thank you, dude, for coming from Victoria and doing what you're doing for the industry, brother, and putting your hard-earned money, putting your hard work into putting events like this on for South Texas, for Tejano music in general. Whether you call yourself a Tejano, Norteño, whatever, we need to support each other. We need to be united. Like everybody here on the panel said tonight, we need to be united. The more we're united, the more our industry is going to grow and it's going to get better. You can talk shit about me. I'm cool with it. I'm a United States Marine. Right? So,
¿Qué me van a hacer?
so what are you going to
Tell
do?
me.
Are you going to shave my head and send me to Afghanistan? It ain't going to happen. So there's nothing you can say to bother me. But that's what I'm here for to do. I'm here to try to unite our industry and whatever you do in the industry, whether you're a fan, whether you're a promoter, whether you're a club owner, whether you're an artist, I'm here to try to unite everybody and grow our cultura. Because at the end of the day, this is our cultura, man.
But thank you for having me here. Thank you for having us. Thank you for all you do for the Tejano industry.
Yes, sir.
And I wish you the best for the future. I hope you health, to be and to be strong, and keep it going, bro.
Thank you, Frank. I appreciate it. Renee, this is a time of the show. Before we say goodnight, I like to have all my guests. They get their microphone and hey.
Yeah. We have to go.
No, you don't gotta go. We could party.
Oh.
Hey, but if you want un saludos or whatever you want.
There you go.
No, pues un saludo a mi esposa, el que está en la casa, mis dos hijas. I don't know if they're watching this or not, but un saludo para ellos, para my mom, dad, my sister. I think she's here in San Antonio. My brothers. Un saludo a toda la gente, todos los fans. Les agradecemos mucho el apoyo. Y pues que sigan.
It's very important that we never forget our families, man. And whenever we're asked to send a big shout out, we always want to include our families because those are the ones that we leave behind, man. Ahorita, they're in a different world right now. They're getting ready for school. They're getting the kids ready. They're, showering the kids, making sure everything's ready for tomorrow. Y nosotros estamos acá. Or in the weekends, we're, working. And they're left behind, Yeah. And we appreciate that, our families are number one, man. Again, gracias, compadre, gracias. I know I'm real silly, man, and I tend to go off topic, but at the end of the day, bro, it's I think to me it's like a defense mechanism. When I feel nervous and stuff, I start doing things like that. But just so you know, te lo agradezco, carnal, de todo corazón, de que nos hayas invitado aquí a tu casa, que nos dejes entrar, que nos dejes usar tu plataforma, que ya ha crecido muchísimo, más que otros artistas, bro. You've grown bigger than other artists in the industry, so that means so much to me, man. And hopefully this won't be the last time. We get to
for
do
sure
this.
will not be the last time, bro. You're always welcome here. And before the night's over, I want to prove to the fans something.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully you and Renee can help me do this. I told you guys, when you go to a show and you see Lucky Joe, you literally go on a roller coaster ride. Mm-hmm. He literally takes you on a roller coaster ride. And with their approval, I'm gonna show you tonight, before we call it a night, right now, I'm gonna show you what this roller coaster ride is all about. So you play a song and you speak of your beautiful mother and what she meant to you.
Yeah.
It's just one of those songs que te pega en el mero corazón, dude. Like, in the song is about your mom, but people can take, like, mine. When I hear that song, I feel my grandmother, like everything she was to me, the conversations I had with her, all of that. Right now, I'm getting a knot in my throat just thinking about it. But that's the roller coaster ride that Lucky Joe takes you on, man. He takes you on that roller coaster ride. So, if you could give us two songs, look, and do that one first, and then we end on a high note. Nomás for the people who maybe never lucky, or you could do whatever you want.
Well, can I do three?
Dude, dale three, si quieres.
Because if we're gonna pay respects to my jefita, I want to also pay respects to my jefito.
Yeah, let's do them.
Porque
Let's do them.
mi jefito, for those of you who don't know, my jefito passed away this past December, and he was a big time supporter of what I did, and growing up as a kid, he was really not very supportive, bro. El vato, hardcore cholo, hardcore, hey, no. And then toward the end of his life, before he passed, he was very, very supportive. And I got to spend his last days with him next to his bed. And he loved this song that I'm going to do. You could play it. This is from my dad, man. So it goes. Esta es otra pa' mi papá, aunque muy poco lo veo. pero le quiero decir lo mucho que yo lo quiero. ¿Cómo me voy a olvidar de sus valiosos consejos? La última vez que lo vi, sus pasos eran más lentos. Él me enseñó a caminar por el camino correcto. Como quisiera volar y poder darle un abrazo. Y esta es otra pa' mi papá, porque yo admiro a ese viejo. Esta es otra pa' mi papá, porque yo admiro a ese viejo. Que en paz descanse mi jefito, bro. That was a good one, man. Ay, you like that one?
Man, bro, ya me tienen así.
Now this one para mi jefita. Para ti, jefita. Esta canción se la dedico a mi madre. Con toda la fuerza que tengo en el alma, canto hacia el cielo para que me escuche, para que ella sepa que la extraño mucho. Ella se encuentra en un paraíso, rodeada de flores. Sé que está tranquila. La extraño tanto, quisiera abrazarla, contarle mis sueños, llorar en sus brazos. La extraño tanto, tocarla, sentir el calor que siempre me daba. La extraño tanto, la extraño tanto. La extraño tanto. Que en paz descanse mi jefita, man. Yeah, es algo muy bonito, man. You know, every time I sing that song, bro, I'm going to be honest with you. I have to close my eyes. I have to. If I open my eyes and I see the crowd, or like for example right now, if I would be singing and I look at you, I won't be able to finish it. Es algo que it's so powerful, man, that it just breaks me. So I asked mom, and now I ask mom and dad to get me through it, man. So I close my eyes and I feel their presence. I know I'm on a trip, pero no hay pedo. I'm on a viaje, but it's okay. Join me. Let's go together. Again, thank you, brother. Thank you for all you do, man. You want to end on a happy note?
Yeah, but but you know, like I said, look, I wanted people who maybe never had the chance to, because you know, there's a lot of people. You guys forget, man. There's a lot of people. They're in marriages or they're in relationships where one or the other, the spouse or the husband or the wife, they don't like, no salen. They don't go anywhere. They don't go out. And, maybe I want to go out and see Lucky. No, vamos a ir para. You know what I mean? And their only entertainment is this right here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's kind of like why I like to do sometimes when I have artists. I like for them to show what I talk about. So for the people who can't make it out to the show, you know what I mean? Maybe they just for whatever reason they can't make it to Memorial Day Bash. They can't, right? But
we made it.
They still support you,
and we made it to your living room tonight. We made it to your living room, and if you want, right now, mueve el couch así para el lado. Put the couch next to the TV. Muévelo así para allá. Mueve el otro sofa para acá. Make some room. Quita la coffee table para que bailen esto, ¿ok? A ver qué dice. Mueve todo el pedo. Move that furniture, baby. Move that furniture. Memorial Bash.
This is where we start saying otra, 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 otra.
La otra tú es difícil. No.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. We're going to end with this classic right here. To our good friend, Mr. Jaime Leanda. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. We're going to end with this classic right here. We'll see you guys next week. The Crazy Pimps will be in the building.
¿Cómo te llamas, Paloma? Qué bonitas son tus alas. Yo quiero volar contigo. No importa por dónde vayas. ¿Cómo te llamas, Paloma? Yo quisiera conocerte. Me enamoré de tus ojos. Me moriría yo sin verte. Quisiera ser como el gavilán, andar en la libre del cielo azul. Vente conmigo, paloma blanca, vente conmigo. qué bonitas son tus alas. Yo quiero volar contigo. No importa por dónde vayas, cómo te llamas, paloma. Yo quisiera conocerte. Me enamoré de tus ojos.
Everybody.
Me moriría yo sin verte.
Quisiera ser como el gavilán que vuela libre del cielo azul. Vente conmigo, paloma blanca. Vente conmigo.
Somebody scream. Muchas gracias. Thank you.
Another legendary episode in the books. Bumpers Wacky Wednesday. Frank, Renee, Lucky, thank you guys so much for blessing me with your presence,
you.
brother. I wish you guys nothing but success in what you do, Frank. Lucky, you know, I always got your back no matter where, whether we're in Ohio and we're in Milwaukee, we're in Beeville, Texas.
So
I got your back, brother,
you, Kevin.
and I'm so happy that you reached your goal. Even with all the haters and all that stuff, if you don't have haters, that means you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, right?
I welcome
You're
them.
doing something good. If you have haters, that means
Yeah.
you're doing something good. So, ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time watching the show, thank you guys so much for everybody who shared, who followed Bumper Gomez. I really, really appreciate it. We'll be giving away these Platinum VIP tickets here real soon. So make sure you follow Bumper Gomez on Facebook. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share Bumper Gomez on YouTube and Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. I want to, before I call it a night, I always have to do this. I want to thank, we don't have a camera for him tonight, but I want to really give a big hug and a big, big thank you to my producer of Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. There's no way I could do it, the show the way it runs without Mr. Eddie Hernandez. Eddie, thank you so much, man.
Zoom in, Eddie.
Zooming in,
Eddie.
zooming in on him.
Zoom in, Eddie. Hurry up. Zoom in.
Oh, there he goes. Yes,
Where are you?
he's right there. There he is, right there.
Wave.
There we go.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, guys, thank you guys so much. Don't forget, next week, right here, we're going to keep the party going with the Crazy Pimps all the way from Eagle Pass, Texas. They'll be in the building. And then the following week, we got another big surprise for you guys. So make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you follow Bumper Gomez on Facebook. Frank, guys, thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys soon. Lucky Joe, Sunday, tequilas. Make sure you check them out next Sunday. Don't end it. Don't end it. Don't end it.
No me asustan, no les tengo miedo. No me asustan, no les tengo miedo. Esos pinches haters a mí no me asustan. Esos haters que le gusta mover la boca. Esos haters no tienen nada más que hacer. Se la pasan criticando. No me asustan, no les tengo miedo. 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 ¡Sale! Thank you, bro.
Thank you, guys. Have a wonderful rest of the week. We'll see you guys. Tejano Explosion, Packfest this weekend. Don't forget Pearland, Texas, Mafia Mania. We'll see you guys there.
Lucky Joe. Wacky Wednesday, baby.